Just one time for the phone line, whole time wondering what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody! Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Hello, Leroy.
Whenever you go out into the wild, you and your family take trips.
Yeah.
Right? I never know, like you told me you went to Mexico, but listen, my bad, everybody. He told me I didn't know where he went. I knew he was going to a different country. That's all I knew.
Right.
But I always expect, to get pictures of some animal that you either think is cool or you're trying to catch. Listen, you got to be careful in other countries.
That's right.
Right?
You do.
And you told me you didn't know what the rules were behind catching critters, so you were a little cautious. But I'm like, he was inside.
Kind of. Well, I think if he would have come up to us, nobody was around, I would have been like, all right, well, that's fair on the field.
What was D? I don't think D's playing your game.
I disagree. She thought that the coati was adorable.
How big was it? It's hard to get a.
It was like
whoa!
It was pretty big. It was pretty big if you include tail. I mean, but it wasn't nothing.
The last critter you ran into like that, you hit him for a home run.
Yeah, but I knew that one. I thought that one was a threat. I knew that this coati was just looking for food.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you even know what they eat?
Well, apparently garbage, because that's all the other places I saw them was all over the place. Was just trying to get snacks.
So there's a lot of them?
Yeah, there were a ton of them. It's like
a Mexico raccoon.
It is. You know what the funny thing was? And good morning, Vlad. How are you? Well, I imagine he's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm great right now.
Are you nervous? You got nervous energy for today? Or are you all excited? You got house money in the bank with some road games.
No house money, nervous, just because you don't want to. Momentum to slow down, but
the last time they were down 0-2, they won.
Who?
San Antonio.
When were they down 0-2?
When they down 0-2 to
when were they down 0-2?
Weren't they down 0-2?
No, they weren't.
Okay.
You talking about like the Tim Duncan Spurs?
It was a while ago.
Talking about
the last championship they won.
No.
You talking about against the Thunder?
You talking about against the Heat?
Against the Heat?
When they beat the Heat, when they beat the Heat 4-1?
Yeah, that was they were down. They were that was even 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Yeah, but it's never been done before. A team that lost the first two on the road and then has come back. The Heat did it down 0-2 because they came back. They had the 3 at home. Right. Famously, the most recent, I believe, was the Phoenix Suns blew a 2-0 lead to Milwaukee. But it's never been done. You drop the first two in your building, and that. Similarly, this is a little bit of, I'm not taking any credit away from the Knicks. They've because they're executing at the end, and some teams are just yakking the ball over themselves. But similarly to the Cavaliers series, you can't lose that game too. Like you just can't lose that game too. It's just if you have that game, everything's going your way. Jalen Brunson stinking up the joint. Every call's going your way, and it's right there for you, and you still blow it. Not looking great for you, dude.
It disappoints you, and it gives the Knicks confidence that say, no matter what, we're still in it. Just hang in there.
Yeah. So, no, they should be in a good spot tonight as the finals resumes from Madison Square Garden. The headlines are brought to you by Doral Hyundai in Miami. We go to the beach for a little solcito, and when we want a low price, you always save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Hyundai. But to answer your question, yes, they are a little bit like Mexican raccoons. The odd thing was we went to like this zoo type area, and it was, the whole attraction there is you're supposed to go through this like river, like you put on the life vest, you kind of scoot through the park on a river. Dude, the amount of people, because this river was not shallow and it was very dark because it's going through caves. The amount of people who are just like, I can't swim, no bigs. And they just throw the whole family in there was incredible.
What?
I mean, the amount of people who were like, I'm like, you got to save grandma over here. She's not fit for this.
So
they'll throw a baby in there.
Re-
They're just like willy-nilly going in there left and right.
no life vest?
No, you do have a life vest, but it's still like it's deep. If it's not fit on correctly, you can
Right.
grab onto the rope.
gets
It's
loose
very
and it goes.
crowded. Yeah, people they're not situated for it. But the odd thing was, I'm walking through this zoo. Everything else, this was the only place that was a little bum ass. Everything else was incredible. It was an incredible trip. But we go to this was the fourth. There's all these parks all around Riviera Maya. And we go to this park. The big attraction is to go to this underground river. And then you're supposed to be able to walk through and see all the animals. No animals. There was a couple of manatees.
Damn it, I came here for
There's no animals. And I go to, they're like, oh, here's where the Jaguars and the Panthers. I was like, now we're talking. Great. Get to see some big cats. Oh, excuse us while we revamp their environment. I'm like, what? There's trees. They're fine. They weren't there. And then I'm like, all right, I guess we're going to call it on this one. We're just going to go back to the resort and chill out a little bit because this zoo very clearly has no animals.
Wow.
And then I walk through and I stop and I look in one of the pens and what the hell do they call them? I want to just be sure I refer to
so is a.
I look and it says, here is a mapache. And I look at that and the mapache is nothing but the American raccoon in an exhibit.
So
one of your animals was a raccoon?
So you don't even get. You could have saw that at home for free.
I could have seen that at home for free, and I was seeing cooler
You could
animals.
just go right on A1A. They all hang out there.
I was seeing cooler animals just walking around the resort. I would see coatis. Those were the animals that you saw encounter close. Those were all over the place. But I'm like, they actually had in a pen American raccoons. And I'm just like, I think you guys need to revamp a little bit here with the animals that you have.
They were trying to domesticate a raccoon?
They weren't trying. They did.
Oh. It's like Davey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, the guy that got chewed up trying to pet remember the Black Panther a couple of years ago?
Oh, I do remember that.
His buddy said, give me $50. I'll let you take a picture with the Panther. And he got his arm tore off.
I do remember that.
He's got more animals down the street than they had at your little.
Schmeathan says that'd be like the Palm Beach Zoo having a Chihuahua exhibit. Yeah. I'm like, you have cooler animals just walking around. You don't
just
need
walk in the street. But they probably don't think those are a big deal.
They probably don't. They probably don't. But I thought,
and if you had a what is that thing? Kawati. If you had one of those here, and you had the Mexicans would come over and think the same thing of you.
You're probably right.
Right.
You're probably right. But it was something. It was something. It was a fun trip. The weather's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, replacing roof repairs, maintenance, hurricane impact, windows and doors. Visit tornadoroofing.com. What do we got? What's over in the WindowPlex?
All right, let me go to the WindowPlex.
What do we got?
Let me tell you, that Marcos don't know how to alternate.
What do you
He
mean?
do all four weather reports. I was like, he didn't just check and do it himself ever. Partly sunny. or
Put you to
partly
work.
Cloudy, however you want to do it. Winds are like now gusting a little bit more. Winds are out of the east. As I'm looking at the plane take off, maybe a little southeast because I'm looking at the plane going diagonal. And it is 85 plus degrees already. It's a heater. I will also say, be on the lookout for Hurricane Boris. I don't know where it is or where it's going, but that's the next named storm. Amanda didn't do nothing. But Boris is out there.
We already had an Amanda? I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Amanda was out there.
So we're already in the bees?
Huh?
We're already in the bees?
We're already in the bees.
It's one name storm.
I know, but
Amanda
it goes in
and then
alphabetical
Boris.
order.
Yeah, Boris.
Hurricane season technically starts June 1st, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're past June 1st now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we got a couple in, all right.
Yeah.
You know? Excuse me.
You think that's what
Boris.
that's what he's doing?
Yeah.
He's just moving his way. So really the only time we pay to the what is the western coast of Africa is during hurricane season when we see what's coming our way.
Yeah. Marlins win yesterday, by the way. They won 4-1.
That's a good series win.
That is a good series win.
That's a
Back-to-back
good series win. And
Fish.
what's crazy about that is this is the same team that could all of a sudden play a terrible team and lose 5 in a row.
Yep.
Like, so I think that's part of being young.
Well, I think the thing that's also been impressive is they've really had to scrap together their pitching. This is basically down to, Sandy and Max Meyer, and then they're kind of just figuring it out. Like they really are facing some adversity injury wise, and you come back and have a very impressive series win like that. I think it shows that showed a lot yesterday. Sandy was awesome. Otto Lopez, I don't know. I mean, the guys, if that's not an all-star, you just don't have an all-star. I don't know.
What about Max Myers?
Yeah, he's been awesome.
Yeah.
No, he's been awesome too. But Otto Lopez has just been so consistent throughout the year.
I can't believe that we have 2 guys that, hit the ball extremely well. Like, it almost seems like with 2 guys like that in your lineup, you should be doing better, right? But yeah, you've had some guys come up with key hits. You had some guys hit home runs. We thought the strength of this team was going to be the pitching, and I would say,
yeah, it's very banged up.
Yeah,
very banged up. Sandy's been pretty good. He was awesome yesterday,
right?
But you've had a couple of those where
that one inning
they can get away from him. But I tell you one thing though, he's got a different swagger in that teal. When they throw him, I saw him yesterday. I was like, oh,
the teal.
When they throw him in that teal, and he's got that going on, I'm like, it's just Superman with a cooler cape on.
Lito Forrest said, I didn't know that Tampa had Victor Mesa.
They do. They just have Victor Mesa Jr., but the Mesas have found a new home.
Remember when he came over, they were like, woo!
Oh,
this is the next great
Jeter
thing.
was very proud of himself.
Yeah.
Jeter was very proud of himself getting Victor Mesa, and then the brother was just thrown. I don't think the big brother ever even made the bigs. Maybe like a September call up or something like that. So, listen, they gave him the bag. You're in Miami. I don't think he was focused.
Listen, I will say this. When you're young, the hardest thing to get over is that this isn't the destination. This is the, final, that this is just a start.
Mm-hmm.
But your whole life, you're talking about, wait till you get to NFL, you get that big money, right? They don't tell you that if you don't keep playing that way, that big money go in, especially in football. Man, football, it used to be you get cut, they don't owe you nothing.
And then we got some Heat news on the broadcast side of things. This is just coming across the wire. The Miami Heat, this is from Ira Winderman. Heat moved to free over-the-air television on Local 10. With Palm Beach plans still in the works, for the first time in decades, the Miami Heat's entire regular season local television package will be available over-the-air television without additional cost for cable or subscription packages. The team announced Monday that after years of cable packages, often that were on higher tier prices, Heat games, not nationally televised, will be available on WPLG Local 10 in Broward and Miami-Dade and Monroe County.
So what is their knockoff channel? Because,
it's just 10.
It might be 18.
Huh?
It might be 18.
18. Who has 30?
No, I think isn't 18 the other ABC? I think this is just Local 10, Local 10.
Oh, this is Local 10.
Yeah, Local 10, Local 10.
Okay. So every game is going to be on Local 10.
Every game is going to be on Local 10.
Okay. With the same crew, right?
I'd imagine so. I don't know that for a fact. I'd imagine you're going to get a lot
more Will.
I'd imagine you're going to get a lot of Will Manso, dude. I didn't imagine you're going to get a lot of Will Manso.
Right.
Actually,
that's cool. You know what? I think more teams are going to start doing this because the cable deals are too wishy-washy. And now everybody's not going to want to do the subscription when you have.
I think too, I don't know this for sure. I think the Heat have to wait a year to do that. They have to wait a year to do like a Marlins type Heat TV thing. So I think they needed a bridge year.
Okay.
So that may still happen. And I'm sure you'll be able to buy some kind of streaming package for this.
Yeah, the NBA pass.
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
But according to Ira's article, the switch will not result in a change in the broadcast talent, including play-by-play voice Eric Reed. Of course, you can't hear He's the greatest.
I mean,
John Crotty, Jason Jackson, Amy Audibert.
that's funny because I was a little ahead of the.
Hmm?
I should have let you finish.
Oh.
As normal. Remember, I asked that question.
Yeah, well, it was the next one. Let's see. It says, for now, the Heat's reach to Palm Beach will be to a degree local 10 signal reaching the southern portions. I don't know if I get local 10.
Really?
No. I mean, maybe if I really like get on top of the
if you
roof,
really do your rabbit ears.
yeah, if I really wrap it up. But I need a place. Not for the home games, I'll be there, but the road games, we'll figure it out. You know, you got bigger things to get. Giannis, but whatever. That's so that's the news from your Miami Heat. Lots to dive into. Excited to be back with you guys here on a Monday. We're back after this. Wow. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back.
We missed you, Tobes.
I miss you, Vlad.
I know, man.
I know you had to be peacocking these last couple of days, dude.
I haven't. Actually, Leroy, have I been peacocking?
Not really.
No, just privately. I know probably not on the air. I know you want to keep your cool, but I'm sure in your lonely moments.
I respect Vlad because he ain't been a fair weather fan.
Of course.
Right. But some of these people all of a sudden, let's go Knicks. Like,
where you been?
Yeah. I hate that. I hate the fact, like, it's sports, man. Sports, you're going to have some ups and downs and whatever. And it's just like last year with the Patriots, right? Oh, we've always been here. We always been here.
I
right?
never left.
Right, which is not true, right? So
they didn't suffer enough, though.
I mean, like,
they needed more suffering.
So you know what? I think the sports gods look at how you go through struggle, and they almost determine, right? Because some teams get some terrible breaks.
Sure.
Right? The Dolphins not only have struggled for the last 25 years, but you got some really bad breaks in there too.
Well, I couldn't see any of game one. It was frustrating. Like the TV situation in Mexico is not awesome. Like, I don't understand why.
Really? You have or they have like cable or
they
nothing.
only had like streaming so you basically had a TV that you could log into your streaming stuff.
Oh, like Roku.
Yeah, and I wasn't watching a ton of TV as it was anyway.
Right.
It was like an Apple TV.
I guess they did that because they didn't want you to watch sports.
Maybe.
So
maybe
they wanted you to go out and see Mexico Raccoon.
Right.
Maybe.
or spend time with the family. Because I obviously I watch your content on the Tobin channel on the YouTube. Everybody go like, subscribe, and watch.
Thanks, man.
And I'm like, really? No TV, like only a smart TV,
dude. That's all they had.
Like no ESPN app, none of that.
Well, and this is the other thing. So on my phone, I have like the ESPN gazillion unlimited thing, right? It didn't work. It blacked me out.
Really?
I was like, what is this? So I couldn't get I was like, I tried, I'd be like, oh, let's see what's going on. So I saw what was happening. So game one, the only thing that I had, I would have notifications. And the only thing that I had on game one was Jalen Brunson left with a knee injury. I'm like, that sucks. I'm like, you can't, that's how the final.
Oh, so that's how you're getting your information.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean he left with a knee injury?
He left 2 times.
So I was just very confused on that. And then, game 2's happening, and the Knicks were up, and then they blow. I'm like, oh, I'll watch the Knicks collapse. So I'll find a Pirate stream for that. But then I just watched Wembanyama decide, hey, I should just throw the ball to my teammate's head. What was he doing?
Yeah.
I mean, shoot him a little bail. It did look like for an instant, and probably in his mind with everything going so quick, that Castle was gonna.
Yeah.
I'll lead Castle. He's running up court.
Get it back to me,
or
down
just push it. Just push the ball off down the court because they're in transition. Maybe get an easy basket. And Castle, who I can understand as well. Well, the ball's in the best player's hand. He's probably gonna bring it up. Let me give him a lot of space for him to.
When you're the number one, you ain't looking for no outlet pass.
Except when
at
you're
the end of the game.
Except when you're the big man.
Yeah, he's 7'4".
That's when you're Darren Fox or your Dylan Harper's have to come and get the ball.
You give it to him.
I got you. It's like
you do exactly what you did when you got the and one. Like you give it to one of those ball guys, set him up, and then he comes in flying like a pterodactyl over everybody.
Well, the crazy thing is that it was a terrible time for that to happen, but you could see how that could happen.
Well, no,
right,
Leroy, hold on. There's a reason why I'm upset. Well, if I was a Spurs fan, I'm not upset as a Knicks fan. That happened right next to their bench.
Yep.
They had timeout.
Why wouldn't you take it up court?
That's another game where they had a couple timeouts and they didn't utilize it. And that to me shows Mitch Johnson's inexperience.
They also had the foul to give, which was kind of unnecessary. And then you put him in the bonus. There were a couple of goals. Look, you would think that it would happen against the Thunder, like these young things, but no, it's happening against New York. And New York has done a great job of hey, we're almost letting other teams just kind of shoot themselves in the foot.
Oh, we got the call, the Tobin call.
Hmm?
Fox is a bum. We might have dodged a bullet. He's hurt.
He is hurt, but he's
really
overpaid.
hurt though.
He's very expensive.
Very expensive. Yes.
By the way, I should mention on the press release, on the streaming thing of this, you'll be able to stream it on Local 10's streaming app for free on the Miami Heat games.
For the free.
Local 10 plus platinum, according to the Heat's press release. So, don't worry about me. I'll figure out the games at all 561. Anybody wants to send me a link or something like that?
Don't worry. They'll get to West Palm once Giannis arrives.
Man, that was another thing that was fun.
Look at you. Wait a minute. You went to Mexico, right?
Yeah.
So you already snorkeling. You're already in the waters for big fish gaming.
I was.
You were, right?
I was.
I was the big fish gaming.
It was pretty good. I mean, there was a lot of my old classics that we haven't gotten to have in a while, like Giannis hanging out at Bal Harbor. I was like, wow, is this real?
Your fins wanted to get to Bal Harbor immediately,
man.
didn't you, when you heard that?
This was exciting. He was hanging out in Bal Harbor. He doesn't want to go to the Celtics. I mean, it was all happening. It was a delight. Tyler Hero was doing Post and Ghost, and then he was deleting. All the hits were playing while I was in Mexico. It was great. Everything that would have made a Heat fan delight in whale sounds and organs. Look, it sounds. This is the way I'm reading it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Things seem to be very quiet right now because things are happening. But I think that the Heat certainly have learned from the Damian Lillard saga. We're not out here flaunting anything. We're not saying anything. Giannis isn't saying anything. Everything's very quiet right now. There's been a lot of rumors that have come about Cleveland. Cleveland's come out very publicly and shot it down. There's been stuff about Boston. Boston's like, we don't have any interest in them. This was Windhorse this morning. You got my buttons up, lad? This is
Boston said they didn't have any interest.
Apparently, that the word is Boston's like, hey, well, I don't know where this Boston noise is coming from.
All right.
This was Windhorse this morning.
The message Oklahoma City is sending out is they are not touching that core. You can choose to just not believe them if you want. They say they're running it back. The team to watch here is Miami. Miami would say to what I just said, they go, well, we got Tyler Hero, who is a young player who's been an all-star. We got draft picks, including the 13th pick in this draft. We can give you a pretty good lottery pick in this draft. And Giannis, I think, wants to be in Miami. There's more check marks on Miami. Also, I'm not sure Boston's ready to trade Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have won a championship together. I thought that there was a decent chance we'd be in Boston right now for Game 3 of these finals. And then Tatum gets hurt. I'm not sure Boston's ready to do that.
All right. So there you go. That was Windhorse this morning on Get Up.
Get Up.
I'm going to tell you this right now. It's gotten to the point if Miami doesn't have Get Giannis, this has been one of the worst 2 years toying, teasing.
Oh, you're not kidding.
History of sports.
If you have what seems like you had a Damian Lillard do all the things to get on your doorstep and you blew that, and now you're trying to do the Giannis thing. And again, some team could still swoop in
but every insider that you trust has said Miami. There's two teams you've always heard, Miami, Golden State.
Yep.
But they've always said Miami looks like they're the team with the inside track because he likes South Florida. I've heard he doesn't want to really go to the Western Conference.
There was like that Orlando thing that was floating around. That one genuinely worried me because I was
but they would have to split. They want both those players.
Right. They'd have to give up Paolo or Franz Wagner. And it doesn't seem like they're super willing to do that either.
I think they like Wagner.
Wagner.
He just can't stay healthy.
No, he can't stay healthy. So I think that it does feel like momentum is there, but I don't think anything's happened. Like people keep wondering, like, why is anything happening? I'm like, dude, they're not going to trade him before the end of the finals. Like nothing is going to happen. It's not very becoming to go make a trade before the season ends. Now, right after the season ends, and I'm sure after New York has a parade, and right before the draft, this thing will probably be, whether it's the Heat or not, I think the trade will be done. I think it's going to happen before the draft.
Why wouldn't you start rebuilding now? Right?
Yeah.
Like you wait a year and then you do the trade after the draft. Now you got to wait a whole nother year before you get anything from it.
But the confidence level, which I've been very pessimistic because I'm just like, and I'm too snake bit on how this is happening. It feels very much like this is as much momentum going towards Giannis ending up with the Miami Heat as possible. Now, people are starting to get crazy because now it's like you're seeing the stuff floating out. Well, they're going to get Giannis and Kawhi Leonard. They're going to get Giannis and somebody else. I'm trying to figure this stuff out because
I can't see, and I'm scarred as a Heat fan. I can't see them playing the Kawhi Leonard game. That, okay, we're going to sign up for a guy that's going to give us 50, 60 games. I don't know. Like, why would you, with your recent history, you would sign up for that again?
Well, I think the thing is you're going in on a season where it's like, hey, we're going to go in all in now. Like this is not that would be the thing is this is not a, we're getting Giannis or we're doing something cute. Now, the problem is that's a lot of salary to trade for. It's a lot of salary to trade for, and it's very hard to make that happen without Andrew Wiggins' opt-in. Now, will he? I mean, it might depend on what team he gets to go to. Like, if you told Andrew Wiggins, hey, you have to go to Milwaukee, probably not. If you told Andrew Wiggins, hey, you can go live in LA with the Clippers, maybe. I don't know. I think the Kawhi ship has sailed. The Giannis thing,
they're old, man. Kawhi's old.
Well,
he's good, but he's old and injured.
But Giannis is on 31.
Yeah,
so if you can give me 3 years of Giannis.
Yeah, Kawhi's old. Giannis is in his prime.
Giannis still in his prime. Calf kind of, it worries me.
Maybe. Unless it was a,
yeah, but 3 years in a row?
Yeah, I know. I understand.
It's, if it was
and he
1
said
year.
things like his knees, not sure if his knees ever been the same and all that type of stuff.
So that's the only thing. It's just a calf strain. I mean, everything else, if he was injured, like shoulder, like I can get by with that. But the calf strain is always scary because you know what the calf strain leads to.
Saw Bam hobnobbing with Trey Murphy in France, huh?
Oh, French Open, huh? That's weird. There was no
interesting.
No American was there. So why they were there? They must have been talking.
I don't know.
By the way, you notice that a lot of these deals, a lot of hobnobbing happens in Europe.
I do notice that. Yes.
What was it? Bam was in Greece.
There's
with
nobody.
Jordan.
They don't hang out here.
No, they don't.
They're all over the world.
They hang out in other parts of the world. Right? Wasn't Bam with Jordan in Greece at a Jordan like that?
It was Jordan's birthday.
Yeah. But it was in Greece.
It was in Greece.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's where all the moves happen.
Europe, dude.
In Europe,
and they had the whole Euro final a couple of weeks ago, where Adam Simon was over there, Giannis was over there at the Euro final, Giannis's agent.
Oh, you think?
Do I think something happened? I don't know. Anything happened?
Can it be? What is it called? Tom Brady. Can you do that if you're in another country?
I don't know. Just a matter of circumstance.
Yeah.
Hard to say. But man, tell you what, we got some great soccer coming up, Leroy, which is exciting. And Michelob Ultra has a watch party coming on, and I'm going to be at the bar in Coral Gables on Friday. USA, Paraguay.
On the 19th?
That's the 12th.
The 12th.
The 12th. It's Friday.
Okay.
Yeah,
this
dude.
Friday.
Yep. And our friends at Michelob Ultra are giving you a chance to win tickets to an upcoming World Soccer match at Hard Rock Stadium. What kind of soccer match could that be?
Miami Stadium.
Miami. Well, yeah, whatever the hell they're calling it now.
You can't call it.
Well, I think I can if I'm not referring to it as
the site
what it is.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
You guys know where it would be. But anyway, we're giving those away coming up on Friday at the bar in Coral Gables. Come on, join me. I'm like Matthew Tkachuk, all right? I'm so American, I'm brushing my teeth with a bald eagle. We're going to be out there. We're going to be rooting for goals. It's going to be a great time. Hobnobbing. We'll take a break. We're back after this. Silly Sauce says, can't wait for Tobin and Leroy's soccer analysis. Me either, dude. Who doesn't love the World Cup, though?
Yeah.
That's soccer I can get behind. You know? World stage, everybody's going crazy. The fans are bananas. You got Messi, who's at a random college field warming up, getting ready for Argentina.
Kyle Field this past Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Speaking of college in Texas, this is just across the wire from Pete Thamel. A judge in district court in Lubbock County, Texas, has granted the injunction requested by Texas Tech QB Brendan Sorsby, and he is set to be eligible for the 2026 season. Ian Rapoport, he is added to this, saying that Sorsby, slated to be one of college football's top prospects, will serve a 2-game suspension as part of the ruling. In addition, he officially will not be eligible to participate in the NFL's supplemental draft. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders will have their quarterback for the season after all that drama surrounding his gambling while with Indiana.
So, time out. He's going to Texas Tech.
Yep.
And a judge in Lubbock County.
Yep.
Where
Vlad, what did I just say, Tobin?
That's what you said.
I said the same exact thing. Will you go find? That's like me going to ask my mama, can I get some juice? even though dad told you couldn't have no juice.
That's
right?
basically
That's
basically
exactly
what
what
he
it
did.
is.
That's exactly what he did.
Let's go find a judge that lives near I don't know, Texas Tech.
A Lubbock County judge.
Do you
Probably he's an alum.
Got season tickets.
Maybe.
He will after this.
Probably.
Lifetime.
Probably.
Lifetime. Suite. He probably sitting in the box with the president of the
Board of
president.
trustees and all of that. Board of directors, the whole
Come
nine.
on.
Let him play his football. You know, everybody's sitting here. We had the same thing with I mean, it wasn't a scandal, but we had the Trinidad Chambliss. He had to go through like 9 injunctions and get that ready to get himself eligible for the season as well. Let's just roll it out there. All the quarterbacks
Chambliss
possible.
didn't gamble.
He did not gamble.
I
He only gambled with getting an extra year.
You know what's crazy? Like I'm just flabbergasted that the legal system means nothing unless you're broke.
Mhm.
Right?
Or intangible.
Right. Or all these people, all these different around the country, you don't like the judgment against you? Go find a judge in your neighborhood. He'll fix it. Now, take any other sport at any other level. What has happened to somebody that gambled on said sport?
For his team.
Huh?
For his team.
What do you mean?
Well, he didn't bet against his team.
No, who cares? Pete Rose said the same thing. Now,
Pete Rose didn't have apps.
again, what about the NFL?
Yeah, but that's a collected thing.
Again, name another sport where guys have been caught gambling
Mm-hmm.
at any level, and they were still able to play the following year without substantial penalties. They almost been banned from the sport.
It's true.
This guy got a slap on the wrist and he could go play.
He went to rehab. Change man.
I mean,
And got ahead of it too.
yeah, remember Tiger went to sex rehab, didn't he?
He was able to golf again.
And now he went.
What?
He went and had to go again.
Yeah, well, you know, that's because he's very bad at driving and decisions with
No.
substances.
No, you know, rehab. Listen, unless you go in there with the right frame of mind, rehab basically is something that you could go to everybody else and say, "Oh, he's trying to fix his problem."
I think there are good rehabs.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if the person doesn't go in there committed to getting better
Mm-hmm.
and not do it as a publicity stunt, then they'll be back. Now, in most cases, when they say, "Oh, he's going to rehab," it's after they get busted. Nobody ever takes notice and say, "You know what? I got a problem. I'm going to go get help." It's after you get busted or arrested or in trouble with your wife. Then you all of a sudden, I need help. No.
Yeah.
So, like,
Well, listen, part of it is he has an NFL career that he's hoping to get to, that he wants on track.
Yeah, of course, and he's trying. Like when he said, went to rehab, right? Was it before or after he got caught?
I think it was probably after.
So my question is when you see this and this plays out the way it does, do you question the sincerity of the I need help?
Do I think he's going to gamble again?
I'm not even going there.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, do you?
I bet that he will.
I don't know.
Again.
He said,
I'm betting that he will gamble again.
If we learn anything from the Rozier situation, is you never know when this stuff leaves you. You know, we never know when you're in the clear from some stuff.
By the way, I had a Tobin question last week.
Okay.
So he's required to relinquish most of that money.
He had to forfeit the money, yeah.
Right. Did he get that in cap space?
I think it goes back to
Well, he's not under contract anymore. It doesn't really matter.
No, but that money was.
I understand.
They were paying that money.
I don't know. So, like, you're asking, do they get like an exception this year?
No, do they get that money out of the cap if it didn't
I
count?
don't think so.
Really? So they just
I don't even really understand why because he already went through arbitration. I was a little confused by it.
Right.
The whole report, because it had already been decided between the Players Association that he was going to get his money. And then something came out this was funny. His agent came out not his agent, his attorney, excuse me. His attorney came out and basically was trying to lift all non-contact with NBA teams, including the Hornets and Heat, because he wants to get into free agency. I'm like, you think someone's signing you in free agency?
I mean, nobody's going to sign just based on his play. Forget the side
I don't think the
stuff.
trial is still, like, unless he's pleading.
Unless, he's going to sign on the cheapsies.
I mean, no, he's going to sign on the cheapskis. He's going to sign on the cheapskis. Like, no one's given Terry Rozier, who hasn't been a good basketball player in 3 years, any kind of real money and being under investigation. And unless he pleads guilty, I believe is facing trial in the fall.
Wait, but is he not? If he pleads guilty, he might have to do a little.
He sure might. Yeah, he sure might. So again, this is why
they're not gonna make this big of a deal about this.
Look,
and what has happened, and somebody not gonna do no jail time.
You plead guilty and start snitching. You can't go in a lot.
Well, and that's the thing. It feels like he lost the race to snitch.
Right.
Damon Jones was like,
snitch.
What are we doing? What do we need? Who do you need?
Yapping.
Who you need? It was him, and then the guy who what happened on his charges was the guy who snitched and rolled over on Terry was like, oh yeah, I offered him a bribe. And so he's sitting here in a situation where like his attorney's trying to get him to free agency. I'm like, who's signing him? And yes, I found the idea that he had to forfeit his money after it was ruled that he was going to get his money a little confusing.
No, he's not going to get signed because look, Malik Beasley was in the same situation, right? And he had a great season in 25 for Detroit. I think he might have led the league or was second in 3-pointers. Then a lot of stuff was coming out about gambling, bad with money, owing people money. He's now playing like in Puerto Rico or in Europe right now. So
yeah, he's definitely good enough to be in the NBA. I would say Terry Rozier, in theory, is good enough to be in the NBA.
Right, but nobody wants those off the court problems or antics to pollute the team.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think you're gonna see him on no NBA team next season.
Nah, I don't think so either. I don't think so either. But yeah, that's obviously a huge blow for him because he probably thought. I remember he was kind of peacocking about it on Twitter that he was going to get his money, and it's tough. It's a tough
don't
situation.
poke the bear.
Yeah,
like
don't poke the bear.
You should just be quiet.
He should just be quiet.
Just go on and like, what are we doing?
He should just be quiet. But yeah, anyway, for this Sorsby fella, he is going to be playing for Texas Tech. I will say, though, it does feel like the Canes dodged a bullet with that one. I'd much rather be in the situation that they were with not having to deal with this and being where they are with Darian Mensah than they are with any of this baggage that followed. Even if the Canes had to be, sweating out a lawsuit. It is interesting, though, like the Wild West that college sports has become, especially in college football. It does feel like you got to have like Judge Judy on standby to see if a guy's going to be able to be available to play for it.
Like, I mean, or a local judge that, it's like, it's crazy.
But local judge or not, it is one of these things where it's like, well, you guys wanted to not pay these guys. Then you open up the floodgates, and now the NCAA wants to have authority on things.
It's here. I'll say this, what I've said with all the things involving college athletics is that we kind of all saw some of these things coming, and the NCAA and it could be in the schools or whatever fought so hard not to go that route that the court system took over. And when that happens, right, when NIL starts happening and the way it has happened, now the NCAA loses power. And now you're run by the courts. You're not run by the NCAA, and it's their own fault because they tried so hard to make this 1960s NCAA without moving forward. And it's their fault, and now they're paying.
Shmeathan says, listen, if the Heat get Giannis and Kawhi, they may need to get Rozier on the cheap skis. No, get ready.
No, dude,
listen,
dude.
Get ready to learn Gabe Vincent, Shmeathan.
Dude, there is no way. No way. You can't, like, guess what? I don't want Terry Rozier back. It got nothing to do with the gambling. It's about his play.
Which I don't even know if it was tied to gambling. I'm not saying that it was.
If you got to ask that.
But I'm saying I don't know if it wasn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, you'll see him. He'll be at like some G League showcase or something like that. Or, you know, they'll have one of those reports. Shams will come out with a report being like, hey, 7 teams were there to watch Terry Rozier work out. You know, and I'm sure he'll look good. But I don't know who's giving that a chance. I really don't. I just don't know. I don't know how you could, especially with all the stuff lingering over it right now. It's it would seem crazy. It would seem crazy to put yourself tied to that without knowing what the clarity is, which is you know, and I don't want to get back into the same old bit, but my whole point with the information being held back in the first place is, oh, you know what you'd like in a situation like this is to know that a player was wrapped up in something like this.
Right. Like the fact that you don't even know, or they told you everything was good. Nothing to see here, folks. We're all good.
But don't worry, Adam Silver's he sold us before the finals. The Euro League is going to get ready in 2 years. Also. Cool. Thank you. My wife was like, why are you so upset? I was like, nothing, just Adam Silver. She goes, we're in another country right now. I'm like, I understand. He just said some stupid Euro League
By
stuff.
the way, stupid by the NBA.
For Euro League?
Well, not on the Euro League, but not having a game on the weekend.
It was very strange. I thought the game was going to be on last night.
No, there's no games that's going to be on any weekends except for Game 5, if there's a Game 5 next Saturday.
Why?
The league decided to do some goofy stuff by only having the game starts Wednesday, Friday, and then Monday.
Very strange.
Very dumb.
Are any of the games on NBC?
No, it's all no. I mean, it's not. They're not altering.
I didn't know if there was like a Love Island wink, wink.
Nah, there's no altering.
Because I had a free night for Love Island last night. I caught up on all of Love Island for USA. I gotta tell you, very weak season so far.
Really?
Yeah, dude, very terrible.
A lot of text messaging among men. Just upset that there was no NBA final to watch yesterday.
You know, the thing with Love Island is you got to have somebody who is the lightning rod that everybody hates, and they just don't have that right now.
They don't have a villain. They don't have
a Huda. They don't have a Leah. They don't have a Rob. You know, this whole thing.
Did you do catching up last night, or you watched it while you were?
Caught up. Yeah, I caught up. You know, we only missed, I think, 3 episodes or something like that, but I'm all caught up. And, you know, they did this dumbass thing. So they got this guy from Miami who comes in. I think his name's Corbin, right? And this Corbin comes in. He's a bombshell. And so the girls are recoupling, and all the girls are sweating Corbin, right? So I want to see what girl's going to pick Corbin. Mm-hmm. And Corbin, they give Corbin superpower, and they say, Corbin, you get to pick first before the girls recouple. It's like, what are you doing? That takes away the drama. How do I know if one of the honeys isn't going to leave her guy for Corbin? Now everybody stays with their same people. It was just bad producing. Bad producing by the people of Love Island.
By the way, Corbin's definitely intangible.
No, I don't know what the hell he is, to be honest with you.
Come on, Corbin.
He's definitely got intangible in him, but he's not all the way intangible. And he also kind of sounds French. So I'm like, he's from down here. So I'm like, is he Haitian? But Vlad, I can't figure it out. He sounds a little like Wemby.
And he's from Miami?
Yeah. But he does not sound of one of the Latin American countries. He does not sound like he's from Miami. He sounds a little French. But I can't.
Corbin?
Yeah.
We don't have Corbin.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm confused.
Corbin?
Some
Nah,
some people are sitting here being like, I think he's faking that voice.
He might be, because Corbin is that's
So
like
he's pulling
Corbin
a Tobin?
Benson. He's pulling a Tobin.
I don't know what he's doing, dude.
I
I don't know what he's doing, but Love Island, a big drop for them last night at the recoupling. Anyway, we'll take a break. Get you caught up with your headlines after this. It's a waste of time to look at the rest of these draft prospects. You know, I was kind of feeling like I should get back into it now that I'm
Basketball?
Yeah, for basketball.
Why? You ain't gonna have your pick.
Right? They're not gonna have their pick. It's a waste of, but he's gonna get a Heat hat, right? Like I saw that the Heat are gonna have
the dumbest thing in the world.
I saw that the Heat are gonna have a party. They're gonna have a draft party at the arena.
For who?
I guess Giannis. I don't know, dude. It's a good question.
Wait, so you think the trade is going to happen during draft day or before the draft?
I think it's gonna happen before the draft.
So if it happens before the draft, there's no need for you to have a draft party.
Unless Giannis wants to come party. What if we just had a Giannis party?
Well, I mean, then you know what? The last time you had a party, it worked out pretty good.
It did. It did. I mean, it got mocked because LeBron was very high with the expectations.
Was he? No, he wasn't talking about the team. He was talking about himself.
Well, he still didn't get to 6.
He went to 8
He did go to 8
in a row.
Then he went to 8 finals in a row.
Okay.
9 out of 10.
I mean, did
So-
he really go to 11?
Wait, huh?
I don't understand.
Did he really go to the 11 finals?
There was only 10 finals. He's only been to 10.
No, I'm saying, did he really go to the 11 finals?
Oh, the 2011 final. Yeah. I mean, he was there.
Like,
He was there.
so
They're in
in
faith,
5
not in
years from
spirit.
now, if the Spurs get swept, would they say the same thing about Wemby?
They might.
Nah, they'll just start as they just need something, a narrative to write. Magic won 2 titles, and they called him tragic after 84.
Yeah.
And he won 2 titles and was the finals MVP.
Dude,
They just need something to write about the best
Right.
players. So
He needs look, he's been able to bounce back out of these adversities early on, but Cat's been playing really awesome in this series.
that is the surprise of the playoffs.
Yeah, especially since it was kind of a weird trade to begin with. Like it kind of fell in their lap because he wasn't very good with the Timberwolves at the end there, and they wanted to make a money move. And now, I mean, who knows how happy Ant is? Another story for another day.
I mean, is that
you look at you. You can't even help yourself.
but that
I don't want to help myself.
I mean, think of all the things you said about Grandma Arms.
Yeah,
And he is the reason,
he's been awesome.
right?
He's been awesome. Well, what else could you say about him? He's been awesome. He's been great. He set the tone in that game. He's been incredible for them.
Yep.
He has been incredible for them. The whole thing with their roll of the dice trades, like they're 2 wins away from getting it done. It's gonna be if everything goes that way for them, there's nothing to apologize for afterwards. That's what the whole point of it going all in is. On
F
those
them
moves.
picks.
Yeah, F them picks
We tried that.
with football.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go so good.
But you have to be, here's the problem.
It was fun though.
When you make decisions like that, you have to have the utmost confidence in the people that are making the moves or bringing them the people that are going to make a difference. And what happened is basically what the Dolphins did was, let's get a whole bunch of big names. And that's it. It wasn't always practical. It didn't always fit together.
Mm-hmm.
And so what ends up happening is that you kind of get scolded by the powers that be for saying, hey, you got all this high name talent, but you can't protect the quarterback. And then they lash out at you. When if you look at teams that do it right and teams that say F those picks, but they build it the right way, they have some infrastructure. They have, football's offense and defensive line. I don't care what anybody says. If you have a bad one, at some point it's going to catch up to you. And that's how teams are starting to build teams now. So, yeah. It worked out for the Knicks. It worked out because these guys all play well together and everybody almost
They're a good fit with everybody.
Everybody almost seems like they have a role. Like, hey, you go do this. That's what you do best. You go do this. We got a closer. Hey, when we need you to close, you go close. And there's a lot of people who wondered when Cat got over there, how's this going to fit?
He fit well.
Right.
He would.
Right.
The thing about it is, everybody, he was all right being a Robin to Ant-Man's Batman. That's crazy. That was a lot of like DC and Marvel characters just being just
Ant-Man,
Ant-Man and Batman. But he was ready to be number 2 to Ant-Man's Alpha.
Right.
But they didn't want to spend the money, like Tobin said. They didn't. They
were going through a weird ownership thing too,
right? And like they didn't. And that's the thing about, which goes back to Adam Silver and that damn second apron. Like that's the reason why he wants he wants parity, so much parity, but it's not helping with the parity because the teams that he wants to be competitive, they rather tank.
Yeah, they made like Key Cat. I mean, they may win the championship and make him and let him walk.
We might have like, that's
they,
crazy, but it can happen something like that because they don't want to fall in the second apron.
No, I think that's crazy. I think if you win the championship and you're in New York, like I would at least keep those guys. You got to at least have them back for ring night.
But the problem, you know what the problem is?
Yeah, Adam Silver's league sucks.
The problem is that sometimes when guys make right decisions, they think, oh, I can just do it again. Like, for perfect example, the Heat are known for developing players and finding role players. And so when a guy starts playing well, they go, we can get another role player. And it's not always the case.
No, it's like you think you're going to always find like, you could just be able to turn anybody into Caleb Martin and you get a little arrogant. And I'd say that's probably where the Heat fell short. Plenty of Heat fans are pissed off right now because you're going to see a finals that's going to have, Boston, New York, Indiana's been to the finals, Milwaukee's won a championship. And you were sitting here and it just kind of felt like you got to the finals twice. You had 1 year where you made moves where you brought in Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker. But like, you were sitting on that summer where you very clearly were close, but not good enough. And you really didn't do anything about it up until trading for Terry Rozier.
Right.
And to the Knicks credit, like the Knicks, he beat a Knicks version of this with Hart and Brunson, but they had very popular players in Hartenstein and Julius Randle, and they kicked him out the door and they made upgrades. And the Heat never did that.
Randle didn't play in that series.
He played in that series.
No, he didn't.
I mean, you're saying if we're doing a LeBron thing, like didn't show up in that series?
I don't think he was in that series. He hurt his shoulder against you guys that year.
I feel like he played, dude. I'm gonna double check that. I think he did.
That's why Josh Hart was playing a lot.
They're playing a lot because he wanted to break Jimmy Butler's ankle. I know exactly why he was out there playing a lot. Anyway, in the meanwhile, I'll look up Julius Randle's game log in a second. But first, headlines. Those are brought to you by Doral Hyundai. In Miami, we go to the beach for a little solcito. When we want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Hyundai. The Marlins, they beat the Rays yesterday 4-1. Sandy Alcantara, 7 innings, gave up a run, 5 hits, struck out 7. He was awesome. Otto Lopez, 2 for 4 with the game tying triple in the 6th. The Marlins are off today. They will welcome in the Arizona Diamondbacks for a series starting tomorrow.
No, he did play. Julius did play. You're right.
Yeah, I remember him playing in that series. But the point was, he was still like Julius Randle was a popular Nick. Yeah, I know he was frustrated and he was a baby at points. But like, they still made upgrades. They figured out their guys. Their guy was Jalen Brunson. Hart, doing all of his dirty tactics, and Mitchell Robinson. But like, they still made upgrades over those teams over the years. And it just felt like the Heat got to a point where, and yeah, part of it was Tyler Hero could never stay healthy. So like that, and they kept believing that he was going to be healthy, and that was stupid. But thinking that, Caleb Martin will just be Caleb Martin. Max Strus will just, be insane all the time. The Heat resting on those laurels of just, hey, Jimmy and Bam are going to figure it out and fix it, and Spo. Like, it's just not a good plan. It wasn't a good plan to get yourself over the top.
I just think that all these other teams got to a point where even though they were having some success, they tweaked it. It wasn't good enough. This is where we need help. This is where let's go do this. Let's make this move. And one of the things that hurt the Heat so much is after several of those years, you could come back and use if we were healthy.
Yeah.
And that puts you in a worse spot because at some point you got to look at it and say, it is what it is.
Or if you looked at like we beat Boston. Well, they got rid of a very powerful Marcus Smart. They got rid of him. They went with Drew Holiday. Like sizable moves. Right. Like maybe not the star move. Like you had your guys. So now is the point right now where the Heat are going to go into this thing with the Giannis pursuit. And they're going to have Giannis. They're going to have Bam. They'll probably bring back Norman Powell. We'll see if Wiggins opts in. We'll see what role players are going to be left over with all that. I imagine Kalel's going to be out the door. But it is one of those things where I hope that if they're at this point, it's like, oh, well, don't get mad if we can't. It's like, no, you got it. You're going to have to polish some things around this thing to get yourself over the top. Everybody does. Everybody usually has to go around making a move outside of, even OKC, who had to do a lot of suffering to get to where they were. They still added Caruso and added Hartenstein. So you're going to have to find some stuff to polish around to make sure that you're really souped up to go do this thing for real. And that's where the Heat really failed in all of this. And then when people look about this whole idea of like where it all fell off, it's like, yeah, because you kept running it back or not run and being in the spot being like, if this works out, then we'll be in a better spot, where the other teams actually made seismic moves to add to their rosters that weren't good enough.
And I think that's, I would say, one of the biggest problems, if you're a Heat fan, what you have a problem with is just the lack of, like, even if it's the wrong thing, like, what you have is not working, let's do something, right? Instead of keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. When you got to the finals with Jimmy, that should have been an all-in move right there, right? Because you can clearly see, the things that you're coming. But here's what happened. The one thing that's happened the last 4 or 5 years that's never happened with the Miami Heat is this phrase: we'll make a deal with anybody, but not for these guys. They've traded everybody if it meant getting the guy they wanted. And not all of a sudden they wanted to hold on to certain guys. And those guys didn't work out. So if they were right with the guys they wanted to hang on with, maybe we have a different conversation.
Perhaps.
But the fact of the matter is now you got either or. You don't have the guy you could have got, and you're stuck with the guys who didn't pan out, who weren't contributing as much as you thought they would.
Let's give you a weather update brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Storm season is coming. Make sure your home is ready. Get your free roof and window estimate today. Visit tornadoroofing.com. 85 degrees, partly cloudy, beautiful day down here in South Florida. Your humidity 74% right now. So little soupy, but really nice. Really, really nice. Tell you what else is nice. The world's biggest soccer tournament gets underway this week, and you can trade the entire tournament on Kalshi. On Kalshi, you can trade every match from the opening stage all the way to the final. USA starts up on Friday against Paraguay from Los Angeles, and the Stars and Stripes currently trading at 50% to win their opening match. So a $100 trade pays out at $200. A $100 trade on the draw pays out at $345. Meanwhile, we got our first match down here in South Florida, Uruguay against Saudi Arabia. Uruguay is 67% to win, so a $100 trade gets you $150 on the payout. Plus, you can follow the finals between New York and San Antonio. All the trade movement going down here with Miami's summer maneuvers. Check it all out on Kalshi. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house, and the probability changes, so you can buy in or out of your position. And for a limited time, you download the Kalshi app, use code Tobin, Tobin, to get $10 when you trade 10. Kalshi, Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade the beautiful game. 18 plus only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. We got to give an oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Stacey King died.
Oh, wow. He wasn't that old.
59.
Yeah.
Yeah. He Bulls beloved broadcaster, 3-time champion, passed away, and of course was a staple for the Bulls community. But yeah, the team announced yesterday devastated by the passing of 3-time NBA champion and beloved broadcaster Stacey King, who of course was had some time with the Heat, but also I saw this clip yesterday. I forgot this, but he is the person who coined Jimmy Buckets. And I believe little Boozy Vert for Malthus Buzelis. Funny broadcaster, really, like a lot of tons of great lines from Stacey King.
Was he sick? Was he? Did it say?
They still know.
I don't think they revealed a cause yesterday.
But it was, was he 59?
59.
Yeah,
I got 1 year.
No, dude, don't say that.
No, I'm just saying I'll be 59. I'm not saying I'm kicking the bucket.
Are you still sure you're 59?
I'm 58.
You sure?
Yeah, why?
Wait, are you 59 or
I'm
58?
58.
I thought that he was
What
55.
year?
I think you're still 55.
Huh?
What year were you born?
68.
Yeah, he's turning 50.
I know how old I am, Vlad. What are we doing?
He turned 58.
Just making sure.
Oh my
He
goodness.
just turned 58.
What was the buzz last week? I was out of the country. What was the buzz out of mini camp? I know that you probably held that down.
No, actually, while people say I make fun of it, no, I just really tell you what happens. Right? Like most of the time, like it's different now. And here's why. One, I think you can have a longer mini camp because new coach. But it's the same for everybody, which very rarely happens. And the reason why it's the same for everybody is everybody's learning the same system. There's nobody who has a heads up on this except for Malik Willis.
Yep.
So everybody knows, and he might not even have it because they didn't get the offensive coordinator from Green Bay.
No, if anybody has a leg up, it's probably Quinn Ewers because Quinn Ewers had Bobby Sloak here last year.
So think about, Bobby Sloak is the OC now, right?
He was, but he was the passing game coordinator last year.
Okay, so there. So like it's new for everybody. So everybody comes in with the same, when you're with a team for 3, 4, 5 years, it's the same system. Like it's all young guys in minicamp. Like no. Okay, but now everybody's at the same. Everybody's, trying to learn the system. Everybody's trying to learn. But I said the most important thing that's taught now in this first minicamp is not necessarily about X's and O's, but how we are going to do things. What is going to be required of you before you even touch the field. And that's something you get started with now. So, for example, Hafley's first words might be, don't be late, right? That could be a big deal to him. I remember my first camp with Minnesota. Keep in mind, I had already been there for 6 months. I came in the middle of the season the year before.
Mm-hmm.
So at my first camp, the first announcement that was made, Denny Green got up front and said, I don't find people, I cut them.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. So
I did like some of that. I saw some of that on Dolphins Reddit when I was away. I saw that he was doing meetings, doing a lot of call outs on the film from practice. We'll tell you what I did like.
What? Is it going to have anything to do with football or your
What do you mean is it going to have anything to do with football?
You tend to like the things that give you the goosies that have nothing to do with success or failure in football.
I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. I
It just
can like
means
what
that
I like. Why
all
can't
the
I
things
like
that-
what I like with football?
Because I want you like things that are relevant to the success of your team.
Jeff Hafley said on the tush push, he says it's hard to stop. So to get good at it, you have to, as long as it's a legal play, we need to figure out on defense a way to stop it. And with the quarterback like we have with Malik, some big guys up front, maybe we could get good at it.
You like guys pushing asses.
Yeah.
In fact,
you know what
here's what helps with that people tend to overlook. One, the two quarterbacks that have the most success with it, one can squat 500 pounds and the other one's a moose.
Yep.
So let's not forget that.
They got some big arses.
They do.
I mean, Yeah, but if the quarterback can't also push, then like notice the people that are having success with it.
Mhm.
They got some strong quarterbacks.
Maybe Malika's strong.
I don't know. I just said in order for it to be good, let's not just dismiss how
What if we
strong
ju-
the quarterback.
What if we
has to
just
be.
called it Astron instead of the tush push?
Oh,
Yes.
Astron! Assemble!
and then all you see is like all the biggest offensive
Yes.
linemen of the Miami Dolphins come in.
Or
Yep.
think about this: there are teams that use their tight end.
Yeah.
Like so,
Who's
it's
it?
not.
Who's the tight end now?
Well, we got
You got the big-
we got the yogi instructor, Dulcich.
Right, and then
And
you
then
got
you
the
got,
guy who's like a real tight end, like for blocking.
Yeah, Kasmarek
Yeah, that
from
guy.
Ohio State, Intangibles.
Yeah, he's definitely there for Astron.
Yeah, he's there for the Astron package. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's a Caden Proctor, Patrick Paul.
Yep.
That's a lot of
What if
that's a
we
lot
took?
of Astron.
What if you took Proctor and put him at the tush? push?
Ooh.
Because
I like
guess
that.
what?
That's
If-
football.
If he's catching passes,
That's football.
if he's
Dude,
ca- he's
Tobin
already
got
catching-
so excited. Look at him.
dude.
Hayden Proctor taking a snap and he's doing the tush push. Now you're talking, Leroy.
All right, how many guys would it take to push
Oh,
Caden Proctor's tush?
I mean, I don't know what you'd have to find. You'd have to put Kenneth Grant back there.
You might need hazmat gloves.
What is
You might be a hazmat uniform to try to push that.
It's too sweaty. Can't get a grip.
You know how big the offensive lineman is when he just puts one arm under there,
Yeah.
down set. He's like, put your other hand in there. This one's big enough.
Got it.
Got it.
He'd be so excited.
Call that the BBL package.
The BBL package. So, like, it's important. This time of year is important, especially for a new coach, because forget about like everybody's talking about, oh, this guy's doing well on today. He's throwing good passes. He's doing this. He's doing that. That stuff will come just with reps. Okay. The most important thing for these first practices with the full squad is to set the tone of how we're going to do things, how we're going to meet, how we're going to run onto the field, how we're going to stretch, how we're going to do our drills, and that builds so that when you get to camp, you can start camp teaching. You don't have to do the things that have nothing to do with football. And so that's why this is important now. And that's basically all I was talking about. All the things that they were talking about, oh, so-and-so had a good practice. So I don't care about that. Right? But the way Hafley is talking, the way JS is talking, the things that they're talking about the infrastructure and how they're going to do things, those are the most important things. Because if you go back the last 4 years, it's not the X's and O's that failed you. It's the other stuff, how we do things. Because if you prepare and do things a certain way, the other stuff takes care of itself.
Do you like that Jimmy Johnson had Sully and half at the Keys?
Oh, they go fishing?
Yeah, Wannstedt.
I like that Jimmy's coming to Madison Square
I
Garden
heard him this
to
morning.
rep, to rep the Knicks.
What's up with that?
He's very good friends with Worldwide West. Worldwide West probably helps him.
Who is this world?
You don't know who Worldwide West is?
I mean, like he seems to know everybody.
That's because he's the guy that everybody needs to know. And that's the guy that you need to be cool with in order if you want certain players to go and join your team.
All I'm seeing right now, Vlad, is I'm seeing barricades around Madison Square Garden right now.
Yeah, because at 45, 47, he's stopping pandemonium. Dude, do you understand what game 3 is going to be? You ever watch old WWF?
Yeah,
You remember when Hulkamania was at its peak?
sure do.
That's what's going to be multiplied by 100.
You're accusing the president of being peacemaker here?
I'm accusing the president of effing up the momentum, man. Get your 45, 47 ass away from Madison Square Garden.
This guy's doing no work this
it-
week.
The only orange I want to see is from the basketball, not from your
It's his birthday week.
cherubic ass.
But
He's
the
got-
problem is that for him to be at the event, he's almost ruining it for all the diehard Knicks fans.
Dude, you're not a diehard. Get your ass in the suite. I don't want you see.
He's
I don't want.
an event. He's an event
Craigie.
guy, right?
He's got a big week.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he's got this, and then he's got on Sunday. He's got his.
Oh yeah, the White House
he's got the claw,
UFC.
the UFC on the lawn.
Dude.
Big week.
So you're gonna mess? You just want to mess up everything.
Not for nothing. With all the stuff going on in the world, take a break. Take a break. Let's get something done.
Doesn't need be about you.
Right.
2 months don't need to be about you. It's about the world.
It's birthday week.
I don't give a damn if it was his birthday.
Carter Verhage.
It was my Carter's. It was my cousin's birthday. It was my Carter's birthday. That's one for me.
-1.
It was my cousin's birthday. Happy birthday, Mike. But I didn't give a rat's ass. The Knicks were playing.
He like, damn that party, Mike. I'll holler at you tomorrow.
Dog, I partied with you 49 years. I can miss your 50th. And the Knicks are playing.
Oh, man. Take a break. More to come here on the show. Leroy hand out his game balls and game bums next. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to gather around the locker room and for Leroy Horde to hand out his game balls in game bums. What do you got for us today, Leroy?
So my game ball is going to go to the Marlins. The way I feel about them right now, you got to ride the wave. Like, give them the game ball when they do it and give them game bum when they go the other way, because it's going to be a lot of ups and downs. Sandy had himself a day. The pitching, as banged up as it's been, believe it or not, I have more faith in some of these starters. I don't know. The bullpen sometimes, even with guys slapping themselves in the face, sometimes it's woof, right? And so there's that.
Tyler Phillips just has a different method to get himself going. He gets the
yeah, but you know what? In the end,
why were you fat shaming Lake Bacher?
huh?
Don't. Who? What? Me? You. I
just said he was thick.
Dude.
I said he was thick.
He is perfectly reasonably sized.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have fat shamed him. I should have slim shamed his jersey.
Such a bastard, dude. Lake Bacher looks completely fine. It's not the first thing I would ever think.
Can I say this? I don't think that I'm ever fat shaming a person as much as I am. Like, everybody can't go on to your sport and think you got to do snug stuff. Some guys need to have baggy, but it's always the guys that don't figure it out. Dude, you don't
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
So would you fat shame CC Sabathia?
No, he wore baggy. He understood when he got snug, when he got skinny, he pitched like crap.
Yeah, he was terrible skinny.
So CC always wore bag clothes, even in Cleveland. Right?
Okay.
If CC would have came out and needed that 7-day treatment because the clothes were too tight, then
yeah, but Lake Bacher doesn't care about perfect fit. He looks like Duck Dynasty.
Again. This has nothing to do. Look, I accept you for who you are, right?
Nah,
but
sound like you.
Then why are you trying to squeeze in that little uniform? You can get whatever size you want, right?
Why you have a problem with?
Wait a minute.
Why do you have a problem with
I
that?
just don't think it has to be said.
It doesn't need to be said.
All right, fine. Then next time I'll just say you do you. You do you.
And they did.
You do you.
That's what they're doing. They're doing them.
And I'm gonna send them some monostat.
Oh my
you
God!
have been
For the
sitting
infection?
here.
Huh?
What?
Yeah,
you yeast.
Yeah,
Dude.
It's so snug. It's hot. It's hot out there. It's 90
You
degrees.
said it's gonna be.
You run around. It's gonna be moist.
Said it's gonna
You
be
gonna
a
get-
bread factory in it.
You have never just let anybody go about their
Give me
business.
Exactly.
Ever.
Some French bread.
Unbelievable.
I'm just saying.
Some baguettes.
That's where I got that.
Who's your game bum?
So I don't think I have one. I think I'm gonna go ahead.
Stop.
What do you mean
No,
you have a
I
game
know.
bum?
I'm gonna tell you why he wants to. You know what? This is what
Here,
I
I'm
like
gonna do it.
No, I don't.
I'm
This is what I don't like about you.
I'm gonna do it. I'm
Go
gonna do
ahead.
it.
Blame
I'm
him.
gonna do it.
Blame him.
I'm not gonna blame anybody. But here's what I'm gonna say. My game bun goes to the San Antonio coach, right?
Mitch Johnson.
Mitch Johnson. In those first two games, there has been moments in the game where you could have called the timeout. I've never seen a coach in moments like that go home with 2-3 timeouts in his back pocket, right? Under no circumstances. And I get after the fact, you come up with an excuse. Oh, we were running. I wanted to just run it down. Like, that's what you say after you blow it and by not calling the timeout. Everybody says that. That's the company line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody says that. You should have got your young kids and your young guys focused, right? They need an opportunity and a chance to refocus, because they're young. A veteran team is going to understand exactly what you're talking about. Your young kids, like half of them are less than 24 years old. Your young guys, you need to refocus constantly. Here's what we're trying to do here. Here's what we want to do. Don't put them in a situation where you go rush. Because what happens is pass off the back, right? So, and that's 2 games in a row. where he's done that. Like, I'm not going to get on any of the players for San Antonio because I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say, well, these guys are young, they need time to develop, and then call them out for being young. Right? There's certain situations that they need to experience. We've all said that before. We've said that, when this all started. We said this about Detroit.
Yeah.
So, just because they've been so good doesn't mean they still don't have a learning curve. But the coach, it's kind of his job to keep all that, and keep them focused and keep them. So he should have just, look, even if you got to go to a half-court set, everybody take a deep breath. He brings all these young guys over. Guys, this is great, right? It was supposed to say, this is a great position to be in, right? Get them all focused. You run a play. You get Wemby the ball. And you win instead of throwing it off a guy's back. So there. I didn't want to call nobody because
You didn't want to call Wemby out when you could. You should have. Because
Really?
you like him too much.
no, it's not
Yes,
that.
you do. When
no,
you like
no, it's not that.
Tobin,
Say it blew it.
Bro, when you like somebody.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with whether I like Wemby or not. Here's the problem I have. I'm not going to say in one sentence that these guys are young, right? And they might be too young to win. We've all said that. We said about Detroit. We're saying about San Antonio. And then call them a bum. That's kind of contradicting what you're saying yourself.
What? Can they not be a bum for the
Yeah,
way they
they can-
played in game 2? And for the mistakes that they made in game 2?
Yes, you
So
can.
then you could be a bum for the weekend.
Yeah, just because you gather a game bum does not make you a bum
Right.
for life.
This is for the weekend.
But if I ask you this, if you have a lot of young players that have to go through certain situations,
I can't praise
isn't it the coach to help them?
But
I haven't praised them either.
okay, but then I can't praise them for beating the defending world champions.
Right.
And then and giving them all and heaping them all this praise. And then all of a sudden when they make mistakes in the finals, I can't be like, yeah, you
In
made a
other
mistake.
words, with my game ball and game bums, I should have the same consistency as I have with the Marlins in saying that,
right?
yeah, they're a young
ups and
team.
downs, yeah,
You're going to go through some ups and downs. But am I not doing the same thing, though?
it
with the
looked like you.
Marlins?
It looked like
Right.
Well, with the Marlins, you had 162 games of last season to go by. So
Right.
you're going by the expectations of last year and how they ended, and you're expecting a little bit more consistency this season.
Right.
San
Correct.
Antonio Spurs, nobody they expected to be good. Then during the season they beat OKC, so then they became a contender. Then they finally beat OKC in the playoffs, and they were a young team, and we're shocked and
I mean, they were the favorites coming into the series.
right, but we were shocked and praising that, oh, this young team is taking a step,
Right.
and then now they go in against a team, the champions.
I
of the
mean,
other team,
to be honest
of the
with you,
conference, and then now they're making mistakes, and then now we're not going to blame them.
Vlad, this is what I was thinking, and that's why it took me a second. Because I was contemplating whether I should give my game ball to Cat. Because if you think about this past weekend,
I know.
if you think about this past weekend or in the last month, right? Some of the wins that the Marlins have pulled off has been amazing. But the way Cat has played for the last 2 weeks, right, is that more shocking than what a lot of people expected?
Yeah, he's been awesome. But
Right.
I mean, I feel like this isn't game balls and game balls. You gotta give and you
I
gotta
know.
He
take.
didn't want to get. He loves Wemby. You have to
No.
understand. there's cer-
It's like I'm indifferent. I really am.
But
I'm not-
you're very listen. You
I'm-
love his makeup.
Yes.
So
But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to be a
Well, I'll tell
phony
you,
in that saying that the guy's young and then trashing him like he's a veteran.
Well, listen, I'll tell you right now. If he blows this, he's got an enemy for life in me. Don't let the Knicks win this championship. Like you talked
say
all that talk.
Wait, you didn't say that before the series?
Well, I was in
You
Mexico.
said after the 0-2.
I was in Mexico.
You should have tweeted that out. That's
You
not
sat-
some stuff you can come
sat
in after
here,
the fact.
You went with Shaolin monks, all right,
Right.
and you're getting your lunch money taken by Karl Anthony Towns. And what do I see you doing this morning? You painting? You sitting here like Michelangelo with an easel?
Who's doing that?
Wemby. It's like painting in a New York park.
No, this was not this past weekend. There's no way, dude. Do you not understand? Did you not see them come into their hotel yesterday?
No.
They were attacked.
No one's attacking him in the park.
I'm talking about like the New York fans were, just saying whatever, saying craziness. There's
So
no
you
way
think
that
you think he could go to the park?
That's what I'm saying.
And-
You think any San Antonio Spur could step outside New York City from yesterday?
I think he steps around. I think, like, what is anybody going to do to him? He's a giant. What do you do to him?
Tobin.
He just steps. He looks over all of you.
Tobin, have you not seen the madness that's going on in New York City?
I understand, but Vlad, this is not a normal person who can be trampled on.
These are not normal fans.
He could just see over everybody.
These are not
Hey,
normal fans. They don't care.
What Vlad is saying is, you honestly think this man gonna be able to go in Central Park?
This
and
7'5"
sit down
ass is
and
gonna be
paint,
walking in.
and nobody ain't gonna within 5 minutes have 5,000 people around him yelling at him?
Got him right now. This is Wembanyama in
me
a
see.
park.
When was this?
It's tweeted out hours ago.
But when he could have gone to New York, another time early in his career.
I'll look up on the Hoops Nation idea. I'll see if it's
there's
recent.
absolutely no way. Even the New York City Police Department would not advise him to be walking around the streets of New York.
They
just
may not
painting.
advise him, but again, he's a giant. What could you advise that man to
The
do?
monks wouldn't advise him to do that.
I don't know if they would.
Tobin,
What?
you've gotten on me for falling for stuff. You fell for one, buddy.
I don't think so. I think you're
Nope.
discrediting Wembanyama.
I'm not discrediting Wembanyama at all. I'm giving him all his credit, knowing that he can't just go sit in Central Park.
Not this time.
Let's see.
You would have immediately said to me, I got.
I'm looking at it right now. Look. That's from today. They posted it today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess he did. He was drawing in the park before Game 3 with his sister.
The French love to draw.
That's crazy.
He could do a mural, and then everybody would know it's him because nobody else could reach it.
You think he needs bigger pencils? It's so hard. Everything's like a golf pencil.
So he tried to say his favorite Castell is not. It's not big enough for him.
Yeah. Like he has those little thumb things. I mean, it wouldn't even go over half the hand.
He's got to use a. No, he's French. He's got to use a pen or a pencil with a feather on it. La plume. That's what it says. It's la plume.
What? Like, can I?
The feather pen.
What's wrong with?
That's what
That's
it's
what it is,
Huh?
Vlad.
Oh, okay.
He's like trying to.
I don't know. You're looking at me like I'm like I didn't know what I was saying.
We'll take a break. Get you caught up with your headlines. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Leroy, can we get a weather update brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping keep your home and family safe when the storm rolls in? Visit tornadoroofing.com for your free roof and window estimate.
All right, partly cloudy or partly sunny, however you want to look at it. Winds are coming out of this.
How do you look at it?
If there's sun, I'm going with the sun.
I like that.
Partly sunny.
All right.
Winds are coming out of the southeast. About 10 miles. That looks like the highest gust. And it is about 90 degrees. It's a heater. It's getting hotter. The humidity's picking up. So I would always look for that evening shower. Just be prepared.
All right. There you go. He's a golfer, ladies and gentlemen. Did you golf at the Hill this weekend?
A little bit. We got let's see, golf on Saturday. But I watched a lot of golf this weekend. Because the
Good playoff.
The US Open, and then they had the Jacks tournament.
Wow.
I tell you what the cool thing about golf is. If you watch a tournament on a golf course, you played it. It's cool. So I've got to play Muirfield a lot.
It's called Muirfield?
Muirfield.
Oh, Muirfield.
Muirfield.
Okay. Misheard you.
Jack's place.
Cool.
So, and so I watched that, and it's weird because normally how tournaments work, guy starts off with a 4-shot lead, loses said lead. He was at 12 under, loses the lead. Usually that's it. He gets back to 12 under and has a playoff and wins on the second hole of the playoff. JT Poston. So it's kind of cool. That was fun. And the U.S. Open, the Women's U.S. Open, was played at Riviera. I've gotten a chance to play there also.
Cali?
Yeah. Riviera is famously known for having a sand trap in the middle of a green. But it's really cool golf course. And Nelly Korda won. That's her first U.S. Open. She's number one in the world. She's won like a boatload of tournaments. It's weird because when she was younger, her sister was the Korda that everybody talked about. But I don't know if her sister ever got to this good.
So after you play at Riviera, did you go get yourself some In-N-Out burger?
You know what? I don't know. I think when I went, they took me to a fancy restaurant and we ate and
Wow. Sorry, Wembanyama.
But yeah, it's cool. I've got to play a lot of golf courses. I played Pebble Beach. I played Olympic Club. Olympic Club is in San Francisco. But yeah, so just to see those places and see how they golf and how they, perform on these golf courses is amazing. And it makes you realize that, yeah, like golf is one of the easiest sports to separate the average person from a professional. All the other sports, guys think they could get some, right? How many guys you think talk about they could play basketball or play football or baseball? Like there's so many different levels of the other sports, but golf, right away.
Nobody could fool you for a little bit?
No, not even a little bit.
Like
not even a little bit. Like there's golfers and there's guys that hit golf balls. You can tell the guys that hit golf balls on the range, they hit it far, they hit it straight, but they can't play golf worth the lick.
You're telling me it's easier or it's harder to fake your way as a pro golfer than it would be as a baseball player?
Yes.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No way, dude.
But it's easier to fake your way as a baseball player.
Nah, you're crazy.
What?
You're gonna get lit up.
I can be fast and be able to catch.
No.
Right? You can get away with doing it. You can be a good base runner. You could be a guy that makes contact.
You sound silly.
No, I'm telling you, dude.
The ball's right there on the tee. It's not going 100 miles an hour. I could get through a golf tournament. I can't get through a baseball game.
No, you can't.
Nah, come on.
Dude.
You sound silly.
First of all,
It's the hardest sport to do.
they would have to say now it's moving to FS1 because you would take so long to go.
Oh wow!
I don't think so.
That's funny.
I don't think so.
Continue
You said
coverage.
that, yo, you're
Continue
so sick. Continue coverage.
On
Continue live
FS1.
coverage on our sister station,
Yes.
FS2.
You
Yes.
sound silly.
Oh,
I'm
that
telling you.
is harsh.
Dude, have you ever even been to Top Golf?
Yeah.
Uh,
You can
look,
hit the ball. It's not that
Top
hard.
Golf's not. All right, dude.
It's not that hard.
Can I tell you? Wait.
Compared to being
Wait.
a Major League Baseball
if I
player?
took you to a golf course, it would take you 25 minutes
Let
to
me-
finish
let
a
me-
hole.
you-
One hole.
Okay, let me get this straight. You
Right.
think you could go out there today and you'd have more success against Sandy Alcantara
No.
than you would
Oh,
hitting a golf ball?
Okay, no, I'm saying, but when I was playing baseball, I felt that way. Right? You can get lucky. You can't get lucky in golf.
Sure you can.
No, you can't. How?
Oh, please.
How?
Lucky shots all the time.
Okay, but what about the other shots?
You ever heard of beginner's luck?
You can get lucky with one shot. You can't get lucky with 60 of them.
No, you sound
Do
silly.
you understand what
You
I'm saying?
sound so silly.
Isn't it?
You're never getting lucky against Sandman.
Really?
Never.
You can close your eyes and swing and accidentally hit a ball.
You sound ridiculous.
It-
You sound
Glad.
like a horse's
It-
ass right now.
Really?
You think you're going to get lucky?
Not
against-
now.
Hold on.
I'm not now.
Whatever. Your prime. Pick your prime.
Yeah.
You think you're going to get more lucky against a hundo
Yeah.
than you are a sitting,
Yes.
non-moving
Yes.
golf ball.
No, that you got to play a whole round with. You can't just get one. We're not talking about golfing and hitting one shot.
Ridiculous take.
You're
Apologize.
crazy.
Apologize,
Vlad.
people.
If I was in my prime, I could close my eyes and accidentally hit a baseball. You could do it one time. Golf is not like that.
You're going to hit it where?
Huh?
You're going to hit it
That
where?
wasn't the point.
That wasn't the question of where he's
That
hitting it.
wasn't the question.
You said
I could get
it's
lucky
harder
and
to
hit it.
no. You're saying it's harder to fake as a pro in golf
Yes.
than it is in any other professional
Yes.
sport, which is a
Dude,
ridiculous
I
statement.
could do all the look. I could do all the stuff and get up there.
Just do
and
it
get my
Nomar.
feet in
You
the
can't just
stuff.
fake being Nomar and just be like, I
So
do
what
the
do you-
Nomar thing, and that makes me
So
look
what
like
do
a
you
pro.
say? Hold on, hold on, hold
I
on.
can.
So, Leroy, you're saying you can fake the antics of being a baseball player
Hold on.
than
Wait.
doing the antics of a
You
professional
think
golfer?
Right.
You
Here's the
are
argument
a
in there.
jackass.
Here's the argument in there. There are guys batting 120. Are they not faking?
Mendoza line.
Are they not faking?
What do you
How many
mean?
guys on the Marlins batting under 200?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. They are considered professional golfers.
What?
I mean, professional baseball
Hitters.
players.
Okay.
Can't hit
You're hitting
200.
zero.
No, I'm not.
Zero.
Dude, let me tell you something. If there's one thing that I could do playing baseball, it was put the bat on the ball. Okay.
Not against Sandy.
I batted almost 500 in high school.
In high school.
For what?
It's high school.
But wait, Vlad.
I
Here.
get what you're saying.
Vlad, here.
I could go finish a golf course today. I could go do it.
And how long?
Doesn't matter. Give me
Yes, it does.
if you gave me a time limit, I could do it.
No, you couldn't.
Oh, please.
You think you're going to be able to hit the dude?
With
you
a-
would quit after 3 holes.
Are you making me walk?
No, I'm going to give you a better.
You give me a cart.
I'm going to give you a cart
Please.
and a cooler with
Hey,
snacks.
wait a minute. Time out. Why am I giving you a cart? What
Sounds
do
like
you
a
mean?
day of
Wait,
leisure.
time out. Why am I
They gotta
giving you a
walk.
cart?
But I'm giving. But you know why?
Why are you giving him a
You know,
cart?
Because I don't want to slow up the whole golf course.
No.
I don't want to
You're
slow up
giving
the
me a
whole.
day
No,
of
no, no,
leisure is what
no,
you're
no, no. Tobin's always
Oh, he got to walk with the golf at the bag on his back.
no, that's too much for him.
It's even if you did though,
Dude, are you losing your mind? You have
you
my
sound insane right now.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Wait, like
Thank you.
What am I even
Dude,
listening to here?
I'm telling you, I'm not. And look, somebody said Lee, we're trying to make golf sound more special. No, I'm not. Like, no, I'm not. But golf, you can get lucky in one shot. It means nothing in a round of golf. In every other sport, you could get lucky
John
one
Daly won a
time.
major.
Huh?
John Daly won a major.
But he played 4 rounds. Come on. You're talking about getting lucky with closing my eyes and hitting a ball.
Stop saying closing your eyes. You're not closing your eyes and hitting a ball.
But I'm saying
You're
I
probably
could get lucky in Grays 1, closing my eyes.
probably not though.
I'm probably not, but it's
That's
possible.
that's if the
You can't do that in golf.
If-
There's too many shots.
okay, the ball's sitting right there. In baseball,
Dude, you
He's
think you
gonna
can
throw-
hit if it's right?
I have.
That's it.
I've done it. I've done it. I've hit a golf ball a distance before.
Okay.
You're sitting here being like,
but that only
if I
counts.
stand in an
That
at-bat,
only counts one time.
fine. But you're going to go in there in an at-bat and think, I'm going to close my eyes. Nobody said he's going to throw you a fastball every time.
What I'm saying is this. You misunderstand what I'm saying. I can fake being a pro baseball player. You cannot fake being a pro golfer because you're talking.
You can't
I'm talking
fake
about
being a baseball player. It's a
Dude,
ridiculous statement.
I've seen professional baseball players go 0 for 22.
I
can't do that.
I've seen plenty of golfers stick up the joint, trunk slam after 2 days.
Yes, right.
Like nobody's had a bad day at the office.
But wait, 0 and 22, right? As a pro, I can fake that.
There's a great.
Stop,
Okay, let's
hold
do it.
on, hold on.
You
hold
can't
on,
break.
Leroy.
There's
You
a
can't
great
break.
Leroy.
Wait.
Leroy,
Hold
I've
on.
seen quarterbacks have 15
There's a-
consecutive incompletions. I've
there's-
sking basketball players miss 15
I'll do it like
consecutive
this.
shots.
There's a
But
greater
Vlad,
chance.
The conversation was, right? Could I be closer to faking being a baseball player or a professional
I'll
golfer?
tell you something right now.
I'm saying with so many shots in golf, you can't fake it.
Give me the best golfer on the Marlins right now, whoever it is. I don't know if it's Lake Bacher, Max Meyer. I'm sure
Probably a
it's
pitcher.
Probably a pitcher. Give me the best. There's a better chance of them making the cut on any tournament than there is any golfer on tour getting a hit.
Let me see if I can explain this in a different way. Okay? And here is the thing. If I do all the stuff and get in a batter's box at whatever level of baseball, hold on.
I'm listening.
Whatever level of baseball that I've ever played, right? And I'm playing against a Hall of Fame or a Cy Young. You know what? I could accidentally swing the bat and hit a ball.
No.
You could.
No.
As long as you're in that box, you have a bat, you could.
Do you know how-
Okay, listen to me.
Okay.
Here's the difference, right? You may be able to hit one good shot in golf, but you can't fake a whole round of golf.
So let me get this straight. In your scenario,
Yes.
where you're this baseball player who's going
Right.
to do the Nomar, and
Yep.
like, oh, this guy
Yep.
looks like he knows what he's doing with this little glove thing, and you get your one hit.
Right.
Do you just think you retire? Like,
Yeah.
what do you think happens?
The question was, is it easier to fake being a professional baseball player
just
or being a golfer?
Okay, so
I'm like, you can't fake being
I want to be clear
professional
here.
golfer.
You think there's a greater chance
Mhm.
of Scotty Scheffler?
I
No.
didn't say that.
No.
You asked me.
I'm giving you the best. You think there's a better chance of Scotty Scheffler showing up to Lone Depot tomorrow night
Yes.
and going 1 for 4
And
than there
Sandy?
is Sandy making the cut?
Yes.
Silly.
Because there's too many shots. Dude, we watch it every week. I watch golf every week. One guy hits one shot and loses a golf tournament. One shot.
And we see many games.
Where I see the best of the best going over.
Right.
So who can I be closer to? The guy that puts himself in the lead after 4 days? Or the guy that goes over and then mysteriously gets a hit?
This is the dumbest argument in the
That's
history
not
of the show.
mysteriously, but
But I'm just saying, I only have to hit it one time.
You're not going to hit it at any times.
Some guys in the league aren't doing it. The question was who I could get closer to.
So, but let me get this straight. But
What-
you think
Don't let me see a
Christopher-
Marlins going
but that's my
over
point.
his last 17.
you think Christopher Morel is out there? He's trying his hardest.
Yes.
And you think I could do better just closing my eyes?
No. That I'm not saying I could be better than him. I didn't say that. I'm saying that guess what? There's guys trying their damnness.
You're getting jumbo
And they-
shrimped after
hold
2
on.
at bats.
There's guys trying their damnness, and they're going 0 for 22. I could fake that. But there ain't no guy that hasn't played 4 consecutive rounds of golf that accidentally win a golf tournament. You can't accidentally win a golf tournament.
Okay, but again, you're making.
You can accidentally get a hit.
Okay, but getting a
That's
hit to
my
winning.
only point.
Okay, but do you understand the vastness in getting a hit and winning a tournament? Like that's vast.
But
Basically,
that's
what you're saying is the difference between getting a hit would be like getting a birdie on one hole and saying it's impossible. You can't do it.
Right.
And I'm telling you,
Right.
there's a better chance tonight of Sandy Alcantara showing up at the U.S. Open, birdieing a hole, than there is Scotty Scheffler getting a hit off Sandy.
Nope.
Okay, well, you're silly.
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Both are kind of hard to do.
Right.
Very hard. Yes,
Right.
very hard.
But
one ball is not moving.
Wait, but originally the
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
the original conversation was, could I fake being a pro golfer or a baseball
Yeah,
player?
but you've made the line very different in that
Why?
I'm going to show up, be Nomar with my gloves, and I'll get a hit eventually. To where the line for the professional golfer, the fake professional golfer, is he has to win the tournament.
Yes,
Or
because,
I'm telling you,
because that was
I could show up
here,
and I could fake it, and I could show up and I could be in last place,
But
and they'd be like, "Oh,
but here's
what happened to him?"
Here's the deal. I can dress like a baseball player. I can put my name on the back of a Marlins jersey. I could do all the little baseball stuff, and I can stand in a box, and you wouldn't be able to tell, based on some of the baseball players I've seen and how they're hitting the ball.
I could do the same thing as a
I could do
golfer.
that.
No, you can't.
Hold
You
on.
can't fake being a golfer for
I
a whole
can do
tournament.
all the stuff.
I wear a bright orange
and
shirt.
this is the problem. You keep on expanding it.
No,
He's
I'm
saying
not expanding
you
it.
saying it for a whole tournament.
Right. I could fake being a baseball player for a whole game.
No, you cannot.
No, I don't.
No, you cannot.
You remember when they tried Adam Greenberg? Remember the Marlins tried to do that one at bat? They tried to.
They still got him in the league. They're going.
He's not in
over.
the
This
league.
guy's batting 120.
Let me ask you this,
This
Leroy.
guy's batting 120.
What's the hardest thing to do in sports?
The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball.
If that's the hardest thing to do, it's kind of hard to fake.
It's easier to fake it because so many guys fail at it. Is that not accurate? Like if I could look, I could stand in the box and take my hacks at it and do the why you missed the whole ball like they do, right?
I just
Right?
I
Hey,
love
wait,
the-
I could fake that.
No, but
You
my-
can't fake being
no,
a golfer.
my
People
favorite
will
thing
know
is-
within 2 seconds if you can golf.
You think you're showing up and doing the Nomar thing, and people are gonna be like, "Ah, he knows what he's doing."
When I was younger, not now, you trackers. I'm not saying now. I'm saying back. Okay, take me as a rookie in the NFL,
Mhm.
right? As a rookie in the NFL,
Okay.
I could go in to Indians batting practice and take and get lucky and get a hit.
I would love to like get Deion Sanders' take on this. I would love to.
Just
Does Deion golf?
Brian Jordan,
Does Deion golf ever?
No.
Or did he ever golf? I
Brian
would love to
Jordan.
know.
You know what? No, Kenny Lofton played basketball.
Kenny Lofton played basketball. Yes.
Albert didn't play football. I don't think you guys don't you fail to realize what I'm saying.
The ball doesn't move. Have you ever seen me cook on the mini golf course? Easy.
See, I was, you know what? Well, you see, now I'm with Leroy.
You see what I'm saying?
Now I'm with Leroy.
-1.
You had a great argument. It was a good banter going on. Some people enjoyed it. Some might. I'm enjoying it because you both are making riveting points, and then you're gonna go mention miniature golf. That's it. You lost your argument right then and there.
But the point that I'm trying to make is, I'm not saying that baseball's not difficult. You think I'm like, trying to simplify baseball. I'm not.
Right.
What I'm saying is that the blind squirrel and acorn theory can work in baseball. It can't work for a whole round of golf.
Well,
You can't get lucky for a whole round of golf.
if I showed up,
You
with-
can get lucky for a game and 4 at-bats.
Ricardo Santana is right. There's one guy who can answer this question. John Smoltz.
John Smoltz can. Yeah. And you know what? Think about this. John Smoltz been trying to qualify for the U.S. Open forever. He's like one of the best. Him and Tony Romo, right? And he was a pitcher. And I would tell you, he would say that it was easier for him to get a hit as a pitcher than it is to play in a tournament in golf.
but
Because
he
you
can still
can't
fake his way through it. Like,
No, you can't because the score counts.
I bet you.
You can fake it for like 12 seconds.
If I had John Smoltz,
Wait,
and
here,
I
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna buy you a golf outfit so you look like Shane Lowry.
He's gonna make you look like Fuzzy Zeller.
No, Shane Lowry. They got the same body type.
Oh,
Shane
you see
Lowry.
fat
if I
shaming.
he's
Right.
fat shaming.
I'm
He's a
gonna get you.
bastard.
I'm gonna
Like,
get
look
you.
at that. Come on, you
I'ma
always say
get
you're not
you
a.
I'm gonna get you the same outfit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get you clubs and everything.
Right.
And we're gonna go to the first tee, and they go,
Fat shaming.
he's not a golfer.
I would just be like, slice that one today, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna find it. All I have to do is that. Just be like, I'm gonna find it.
No, you won't. This is the point. Now, if you take
If you can do the Nomar thing, I
Right.
can do the look at my club.
but
thing.
if you took me and put me in a batter's box, right? If I never took a swing, I could fool people and think I was
No,
a
you
baseball
cannot.
way.
No, you cannot.
Really?
No,
Can we-
don't do that, Leroy.
Marlins,
No.
Marlins, if you're listening right now,
Leroy,
can we,
no.
Can we put Leroy? let me-
Leroy, we
can
can-
Tobin break 150? No.
Got-
Leroy,
Marlins,
no.
I'm begging you right now, if you're listening, I need you to give Leroy and I a whirl at that stupid pitching thing that you have. That
You know
can
what?
mimic any pitcher. I want Leroy just to see what Sandy looks like,
I'm gonna tell you what to
and
do.
then I want him to apologize.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
not,
you know
not
what?
at 58.
I don't,
Marlins-
I don't even want you to swing.
Marlins-
I don't even want you to swing. I just
Marlins-
want you to watch it go by.
Marlins, next homestand, have the whole Tobin and Leroy show come out and throw the first pitch. But before they throw the first pitch, have everyone on the show take batting practice. Take batting practice from
That cranking machine that
the
you
machine
have downstairs.
or the pitching coach who used to be a pitcher who could throw some stuff at you. And I want to see how Leroy swings.
I can't even do it. I'm telling you right now. At 58, I can barely swing a bat.
But
I'm being honest
I could
about
be
that.
Shane Lowry.
I'm not talking about now.
If you put me in Cooper City right now, I could be Shane Lowry.
The
No
loser
problem.
has to wear a tight 52 Marlins jersey.
Headlines.
It
Headlines are
will
brought to you
smell.
by Doral Hyundai. In Miami, we go to the beach for a little solcito when we want a low price. You save with your Pricito. Save with your Pricito now at Doral Hyundai. Speaking of the Marlins,
we get our jerseys yet?
I don't
So,
believe so. They won yesterday, 4-1. Otto Lopez. Here's the call yesterday. This was him tying up the game.
1-2 pitch. That one drilled out to right center field. Mason and Mullins are tracking. That'll split him into a roll to the wall. Hicks all the way around third. He's coming in to score. The relay throw is pocketed by Walls. Otto to third with a head first dive. It's an RBI triple, and we've got a tie game. The major league leader in hits nuts this thing up at a run apiece in the bottom of the sixth.
There you go. The Marlins will go on to win 4-1.
Al Mackey is coming to your defense, I think. Wait, no, where is it? Oh, no, JT. You can't want Tobin to wear the golf uniform now, but you want to go back in time. You want we can take both our fat asses to the park and we'll just go out there.
It's just my favorite part is you keep doing the Nomar glove thing. Be like, they won't know. They won't know. It's because I'm doing the Nomar thing.
Yeah.
Do you know but both sports, by the swing, you could tell. Oh, that's good.
No, you can listen.
Uh,
And let me tell you something.
you see a golfer swing?
Wait, golf.
It's like, ugh.
There's here.
You see a
There's
baseball
more.
swing?
There's more unique golf swings in the world, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, right? Because if you do the same thing over and over and over again, one of the best golfers in the world was Jim Furyk. He had one of the weirdest, quirkiest swings ever. Scotty Scheffler, he almost does the walkthrough when he hits his ball. There's not a standard way, but here's what separates those guys: that they can hit the ball in the same spot with that unique swing every time, okay? And they can play 4 rounds playing almost perfect golf and hitting the same shot for 4 rounds in a career and whatever, right? You can't fake that. You can't fake it. There's no way you could fake that. You can't fake golf for 4 days. I can fake baseball for a day.
Could you fake it for 4 days?
For 4 games? Not without needing a whole bunch of ibuprofen from swinging that bat.
We'll take a break. Back after this. All right. Big week coming up in soccer, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you, Michelob Ultra is going to have a nice little watch party as we're going to be tuning in to watch Team USA start off their tourney run against Paraguay. Did you see Paraguay? The kind of send-off they got? Fireworks, pyrotechnics, all the things that they had going on. It's crazy. The world loves soccer, dude. They love soccer. But going to be at the bar in Coral Gables on Friday night. So come and join your boy Tobes, and we'll partake in the beautiful game. We got a prize to give away. 2 tickets coming on up to give you a chance to see the World Soccer match at the old place. I don't know what I'm allowed to call it. Rock, Miami Stadium. Got a canopy. Stephen Ross put a lot of upgrades to it. So I got
where the Dolphins
World Soccer match tickets to give away to that, courtesy of our friends over at Michelob Ultra. So come on out to the bar in Coral Gables on Friday night.
You going to
check
Coral
that
Gables?
I am. I like Coral Gables.
I haven't been down there in a minute.
Me neither, dude. Me neither. Well, when was the last time? I was there for Dirty Boxing. We did stuff down in Coral Gables. That's where the
When's
fights
your
were.
next fight?
I don't know. Should find that out.
They said we'll get back to you.
Yeah, that pretty much is how it is. Yeah, that is how it is. I think the plan was originally they wanted to do something this week, but there was some problem with the venue, and so you know how it is. But the
Maybe
fight,
soccer.
the fight game is it comes, it goes, and so I'm sure it'll. I'm sure I've heard stuff about August.
When is there? Out of curiosity, when is considered prime fight season?
I would say Cinco de Mayo until September. Those 2 Mexican holidays, Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Day, that whole bridge between from summer.
Every
Basically,
Latino's
you want to start in the spring and you want to be done by the time football's done, fully ramped
You don't
up.
want to.
So
You don't want to go up
I'm
against football.
gonna give you what it is. From back in the days, it was always sometime in April.
Yep.
To September,
Mhm.
like right before the NFL season's
Right.
about to begin,
And they've even gotten
Mexican
cute
holiday.
just because of that Mexican Independence weekend. Because even you're already in the football season. Like they've gotten cute with it. But I would say, like Vlad said, end of spring, all the way through the beginning of September.
Some of these promotions are treating it like the UFL.
Some of them.
Right?
Some of them
And
are.
they're like, oh, no UFC, we go now.
Yeah. No, some of them
And we're
do.
going Friday on Thursday.
Well, UFC is going on Sunday this week. That's when the
Lawn the
250 Freedom 250. Which, all things aside, now there is I think a 60% chance of rain, which is they have no plan B.
They don't have a canopy?
It's like they do. It's called the Claw, but it's open. It's an open canopy. So if
That's
you
not
got
a canopy, dude.
what do you mean?
Canopy is what covers the.
Right, but it's not like Hard Rock. Hard Rock has a canopy that's like a stadium, then a canopy. So like it's
Right.
hard for rain to still get in. This I think has an open. You still got to see through the cage, and so like they have this claw contraption. I don't know how that's gonna go. Still gonna be a fun night of fights though.
If they fight.
If they fight, I think they'll fight.
You know what's crazy?
Hmm?
I never thought I'd say this. My wife and my daughter watched a movie that I had never seen, and I was looking at it, and I was shocked. Creed 3.
You've never seen Creed 3?
No.
It's great.
Isn't that the same guy from the Avengers?
Yes, Johnny Majors.
Johnny Majors.
Yeah,
He got ousted. Now he's back in, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean,
he's something else though. I don't know what his new character.
well, he was
is.
part of the Marvel universe.
Right.
And then
but that
He was supposed to be Dr. Doom.
no.
There's another when they start going in all these different timelines or whatever. He was, I forget what he was called. Somebody will remind me because they always do.
He was supposed to play Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror, and they kind of went away, but now he's back.
It did not. It went away. He had some
He
out of
got in some
off
trouble.
the studio's problems. Him and his girl at the time,
Right.
an intangible, was seen maybe in what seemed like a DV case, but it wasn't. It was settled. he wasn't really at fault or wasn't found at fault. So a lot of the stuff that was
And then he came. Then that's when he did this movie.
right. Well, no, he
Creed
did.
3.
I think he
No,
did
no,
Creed
no.
3
He did
already.
three. No. Creed 3 was already done.
Creed 3 was already done.
Creed
Okay.
3 is what propelled
Creed-
him into becoming Kang the Conqueror.
I think Creed 3, didn't Michael B. Jordan direct that one himself? I think he took over direction. For
It was him and Jonathan. I think so. It was him and Ryan Coogler. I think they took over.
Coogler went back because Coogler
Yeah.
didn't do 2.
Coogler, I think, did 3. And but this was more Michael B. Jordan, and Jonathan Majors got a lot of credit for his role, and that's what's propelling him to.
It was a
getting
little
to major.
wacky. He basically got to weasel his way into the heavyweight championship, but I liked it.
So,
same way that Mr. T did, Clubber Lang. He basically just talked bleep.
Well, he
called him out.
Dude, you're gonna fight a guy anytime somebody talks
woman.
to your wife and says, "Hey woman, hey woman, why don't you come with a real man?"
Yeah.
Hey,
Classic goating.
Come on, classic goading to an Italian.
Yep.
You know he's gonna have to fight now.
So I don't know what happened with Kane, the Conqueror.
I don't
think
know what
they're
happened.
Coming back because they kind of
He might be coming back
Right.
in these new Marvel movies
because
but
he already done 2 movies,
By the way, Alabama has moved.
and
on
he
to
was in the show with the brother, Thor's brother.
Helmsworth.
No,
Which one?
Thor's
Loki?
brother. Loki.
but
Remember
you're
Loki, the TV show?
He was in
Yeah.
Loki.
He was in Loki.
right,
Wow.
and you're right. Michael B. Jordan did direct 3. Coogler produced 3, so that was it.
Following in those Stallone footsteps,
Right.
taking more control of the brand. We'll take a break. We'll mix things up in the mixed bag coming up next. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Let's get to the mixed bag here on the show. We have game 3 of the NBA Finals tonight. Victor Wembanyama was asked at a media day yesterday about the type of energy he's expending in this series. Here's what he had to say.
The offense the Knicks have, it's had you defending all over the place, running around, when a lot of teams that you're able to kind of like take a breather at the beginning of a possession, play near the rim. How has that challenge been for you, and what have you learned over these first few games about how you have to defend this team?
The challenge been mostly about willpower, the will to do it. And I feel like I'll take a breather at the end of the season.
All right. Well, don't lose, dude. Otherwise, Cancun's a lot closer than you think it is.
Hey, I've watched him get up and down the court. He picks and chooses when he want to show energy. And that is,
I think you have to at that size.
Yeah.
Like, who's the guy who's...
You know what? It's a big thing, though.
Yeah.
Because Kalal, we say the same thing about Kalal.
Who's the guy who's that big, who's just like nonstop energy all the time?
Other than Robinson.
All right. At least one guy nonstop. And even look at the pace of those games. Like, what were the scores in those games back in the day?
85 to 80.
They weren't at this level. So
I just think if they're gonna win, they usually win when it looks like Wemby has energy, right? And they struggle when he looks like he's kind of lethargic and the Kalal wear. It just when I watch a game, that's what it looks like. And I don't know, maybe, he's got to be the catalyst.
For sure.
And if he's not, like, he has guys that follow him.
Oh, hello, Jennifer.
Oh, birds.
Why the birds?
You know why.
Hey, how are you guys?
Did you try to catch any rodents where you were?
Rodents? Hell no.
Did you pet any sharks?
She's tanned. Look how tanned she is.
Oh my god, guys. It's actually, I can't, you won't see it, but I'm pretty tan. Yes.
She's this robe, man. It just said you were tanned. All you got to do is just show your arms. That's it.
I petted 2 dolphins actually.
Oh,
wild dolphins or dolphins that were in captivity?
How was Malik and Zach?
They were in captivity, I guess. Yes.
Okay.
It was really nice.
We have a place here for that.
Well, I was somewhere.
You went there?
No, I would never go there. Yeah. That's sad.
No, Rebecca, she went for like her 11th birthday. That's what she wanted to do, pet dolphin.
I don't understand what the problem is with me wanting to interact with a coati.
A coyote. You keep saying coyote, but it's isn't
Wait, you said coyotes?
It's coati.
I'm pretty sure it's coyote.
Coyote? Where's the letter for that?
First of all, you in Mexico, right?
That's why I'm like, that has to be Mexico.
Are you talking about a coyote?
No.
A coati is it's a raccoon type rodent creature.
Wait.
We saw the pictures.
She's closer to the language than you are.
Yeah, but I think she's adding letters.
Wait, really what? I'm supposed to learn Spanish from you, Tobin?
That's what I'm saying.
A coyote?
That's what
coyote.
I don't think that's what it's called, dude. Even the guy in the Mexican gondola didn't say that.
What did he say? He wanted to be American.
He said coati.
Okay.
You went to Mexico.
You guys don't remember Breaking Bad with yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was great. There was tequila, nonstop mariachi music.
How cheap is tequila there?
And a lot of hopium, huh?
It was what?
A lot of hopium?
For what?
For whatever you were hoping for?
I mean, I didn't have to hope for much. It was all there.
Mexico looks like the place that if you were looking for something, you're gonna find it. So
I felt fine.
I bet you did. I bet you did. All the Giannis talk. I told my kids I wasn't gonna do no Giannis talk, but unless something really, important came out, I'll talk about Giannis.
Why did this, this Tyler Hero with the post on Twitter and then deleting 3 seconds later?
What are you
What's
doing?
he doing?
No, but that was the thing. He's on vacation with his beautiful family, and he sees Tyler Hero retweeting.
Because he put. Did you see what he retweeted though? He retweets like the Heat don't care about how Tyler Hero feels about trading him. It's like, dude, seriously, you're gonna go off of what some reporter says? And honestly, should the Heat care about how Tyler Hero feels about them trading him? Like, how many more? Hey, we're sticking with you, Tyler. How many more years they need to do that?
I'm trying to figure out.
He's going to get his feelings about that?
Right. You understand. You have to understand what the other side sees. You have to understand what they think of you. This has nothing to do with your ability. This has to do with your availability. If he's getting his feelings hurt because he hasn't been available and they won't keep paying him for it, then it's his fault. It's nothing personal. We love Tyler Hero as a basketball player when he plays.
I don't even think that's true. The Heat don't like the Sam Amick, who first of all wouldn't even watch Bam scoring 83 points because it besmirched his beloved Kobe Bryant. So take what he says with a grain of salt. But he's sitting here and he's like, the Heat, they could be flaunting out here publicly about wanting to trade Tyler Hero. They don't care that Tyler Hero wants to trade him. And I'm like, the Heat aren't being public about anything. What are you talking about? You're just making things up. Amick? I don't know how to say his name. Kawati?
Sam Amick.
Whatever, dude. Sick of his ass, too. Right up there with Kenny Atkinson. Any hoodles. Mikal Bridges, he's no stranger to having a 2-0 series lead. Somebody had to remind him about the worst series of his life.
What do you remember about that finals when you're up 2-0, and have you kind of reminded your teammates that 2-0 doesn't mean anything?
Yeah, I just remember just losing 4 straight. That's what I remember out of that. And they all know too, and they all understand as well, just know that, the series far from over and gotta keep being, playing desperate and be the more desperate team. But we do a great job, and we understand that, after every game, no matter what, it's always 0-0 at the end of the day.
Finals, losing, going from 2-0 up, stick with you for a while?
It's always going to stick with you.
Yeah, but how bad was it, Mikal? It was terrible. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I love the way reporters sometimes, the guys will answer a question, and you could tell how they answer the question, and you try to dig.
Right.
There's no more feelings, dude.
But how
That's
bad?
it. That's the feelings.
How bad was it losing? Oh, how bad was it losing 4 straight? Terrible, sir. Thanks for the question and the replay.
Right. I think it would.
Didn't win again for 4 games.
That's usually when cuss words come out, right? It's like, I tried for 4 games and we got swept. That sucks.
He should have just been like, I had a mush back then. His name was Chris Paul.
Hall of Famer.
I mean, yeah, dude, right?
Not for nothing.
His name was DeAndre Ayton.
No, dude.
Not for nothing. I would take Mikal Bridges in a heartbeat. You know why?
Because he plays games?
Yes. I mean, he's not. He ain't terrible.
Whoa.
You and Mike control.
I need Mike Blue Chew. It
My
just look.
God. It went limp.
Yeah. Blue Chew.
-1
for limpness.
Mikal, Greg over here from 82games.com. Just clarity one more time. The losing 4 straight for the championship. Feel bad?
Right.
And what did you do to get over it? Did you go to therapy?
No, he should say I went 1, 2, 3 Cancun.
And in Cancun, did you go to therapy?
It's still sticking with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you thought about it? Well, not until this point.
Right. Do they not get maybe too much? This might be too much.
Thought that he handled it well, and then the guys, yeah, but how bad was it?
He wouldn't
Just
stop.
what I just said.
Right.
Stephen A. Smith, he has thoughts on the president showing up for Game 3.
I don't like it at all. This is a sports network. This is a sports show. I'm not going to engage in politics or policy. This is strictly a basketball segment. This president has no business showing up in New York City. I am dead serious. It is selfish. It is narcissistic. It is ridiculous that he is coming to this game. I would say the same thing if it were Obama, George W., Clinton. I don't give a damn. We went back to Reagan. This is not a football stadium in some space in Texas where you got a whole bunch of outlays and all of this. This is the Garden. This is Midtown Manhattan. You have any idea what the congestion is going to be like in New York City here? I get off my radio show at 3 o'clock. I've been instructed that I got to go straight to the Garden for an 8:30 game because that's how bad traffic is going to be. And by the way, we talk about this, and I was on some conservative talk show this morning. I think the guy Sid Rosenberg, that I went off on him too, because I mean it's got to the point where if this president passed gas, people gonna call it perfume. It's ridiculous.
No.
Wow. All right.
This would be orange mist.
The truth seems to elude us, right? Like I'm one of those people that just put the facts in front of me. If that's the truth, that's the facts. I'll deal with it, good or bad.
Yeah, but you don't want it. Stinks.
I am curious to see what the reception is like for him tonight, though, because he typically only goes to places where he expects to get a good welcome. And I
you
assume
just bring his little
no, he's not getting. No,
is he sitting courtside?
That's the thing. If he doesn't sit courtside,
they're gonna show him though.
No, you could show him and he's gonna get booed. First of all, it's in New York State. We're in New York City. That's a liberal place. So let's just know that he's going to
not only liberal, they have the most liberal mayor in the country right now.
Right. So you already know he's going to get booed. But the point is he going to make it such a matter about himself where he's going to be sitting front court? Like he's going to be sitting.
See, I feel like he is. I feel like you don't go.
I don't.
Sitting
But then here's my thing. His security detail should say, Mr. President, it might be better if you just be in a suite where we can control everything around you.
Who's giving up their suite?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it has to be a suite. There's no way it could be courtside.
Dolan will give up his suite. I mean, that's his boy.
He sits ringside for UFC.
But that's
same amount of people.
Yeah, but trust me, the place that he goes for UFC are more of his people.
That's true.
He's not going to a place.
I think he's doing it to flaunt it. Right?
Absolutely.
He's doing it to flaunt it in the state of New York.
This is my place.
And this is where the guy who's been quiet, and because of his being quiet, nobody said a word about him. He's kind of changed his narrative. If this goes left, Mr. Dolan's gonna get a lot of criticism for bringing his boy out.
You know why else they're gonna get booed? Because they can't even do the watch party.
Dude, that's the
thing. They did the watch party for away games, and now that they're home, they can't do it because the president's coming.
Because it is the orange self.
Yeah. Also, all he has to wear is blue.
Fair point.
That's a good point.
He's already got the sky.
All he's got to do is wear a blue suit. That's it.
Yep. No president has done this because it ruins the fan experience.
But his ass, he's going to do it.
Like, listen, how long did it take you to know there's certain people on this planet that only care about themselves, and the hell with the ramifications of me doing what I want to do?
We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. We're back after this. All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. One final weather update, which is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping homeowners stay safe this storm season. Visit tornadoroofing.com for a free roof and window estimate. And it is currently in Miami, 87 degrees, partly sunny, and wind gusts up to 12 miles per hour, a little breeze shooting through there. Humidity 71%. That is your lovely day down here in the 305. Good to be back with everybody. Get to our headlines, which is brought to you by Doral Hyundai. In Miami, we go to the beach for a little solcito, and when we want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Hyundai. As the Marlins, they're off today. They win against the Rays 4-1. Sandy went 7 innings, struck out 7. He was awesome. Otto Lopez continues his all-star quality season for the Fish. They'll be back at it tomorrow against the Arizona Diamondbacks at home at Lone Depot. Meanwhile, the NBA Finals resume tonight at Madison Square Garden with the Knicks leading the Spurs 2-0, taking the first 2 in San Antonio. 8:30 is your tip-off, allegedly, tonight from MSG. We'll see if everybody's.
I just sit in front of the TV.
We'll see.
I just sit in front of the TV, and when they go, they
go.
Yeah.
When they go, they go.
You know his ass is gonna come late too. You know that, right?
Gotta get that appearance.
I can see him. He wants that standing room only type of appearance where
we'll
all
see.
eyes on him.
Yeah, we'll see. Listen, it may depend. It's also a gamble, Vlad, because let's say the Spurs get out to a hot start, then they go to him, how the mood of the team is, I'll never forget the Heat, huge misstep. And I don't think this was their fault, but the Conor McGregor bit that they tried, remember, they tried that. The Heat were already getting their asses kicked by the Denver Nuggets. Now, I think the plan was they were having him early in the game. Conor McGregor shows up on Conor McGregor time. And then they tried that whole stupid bit with him knocking out Bernie and breaking his face. Didn't go over well.
I mean, he was on yay time.
He always is. He always is. I'm still skeptical he's showing up for this fight in July, but we'll see.
Oh man, summertime.
Yeah. So we have that. The Stanley Cup Final will resume tomorrow. Did you watch any of the double overtime thriller?
I fell asleep for
3?
2 of them. I watched 2 of the game. This is a bonkers final because no lead is safe.
Nope.
None.
That's a fact.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. 3 goals in a minute and a half.
There's a little bit of Panthers news that's out there that I should mention. Dylan Larkin, who is the captain of the Detroit Red Wings.
I was mentioning this weekend.
He wants out. He requested a trade from the Red Wings, and the Detroit Free Press is reporting that he only wants to be traded to 3 teams, one of them being the Florida Panthers.
And
the Panthers, the Knights, and I believe the Wild is the other team.
Is he from Minnesota?
I think he's from Michigan, actually.
He might be from Michigan. I think he's from Michigan.
I think he's from Michigan.
Okay.
I think he became very good friends with the
somebody in Minnesota. Okay.
No, the Kachucks.
Team USA. He was on Team.
All right.
And
wow, the first hockey make a stink.
Well,
that's
not the first. I mean,
it's been 2 hockey.
Matthew Tkachuk made a stink. He also got.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Brady Tkachuk just made a stink not too long ago.
So we'll see. It must be tough to be Bill Zito this summer. He goes, who wants to be a Panther today, Paul? He goes,
you know what's crazy?
Red Wings captain, Brady Tkachuk.
That's kind of the organization you want to be.
Of course.
You want to be where you don't have to make phone calls where people are calling you.
He come to me.
Yeah.
You come to Bill. We'll work something out.
You know for a fact that first round pick of the Panthers being sent.
Oh yeah, the Panthers don't have a watch party.
No. Like that's the funny thing where you look at the 2 teams here. The Heat had the 13th pick, and people are just saying, he might be used for the Giannis trade. While the Panthers have I think the 9th pick in their draft.
Yep.
And we definitely know he's being used for a trade.
Yeah, he's getting flipped.
He's getting flipped. Like you're not even putting on a Panther jersey.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the Dolphins, we're like, who are we gonna end up with? What position are we gonna go with? The other two teams are like, yeah. And we don't even care enough about the baseball draft because
that's fair.
Yeah. Although I did see JJ Bleday was
he's always the guy you
player
remember.
of the week.
You're always keeping up with him.
I know I didn't. No, I don't. I saw his name. He won like player of the week.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Good for him.
That's all. That
just like, where's the JJ Bleday update? Leroy's got it for you.
Yeah. Who do we trade him for?
We traded him for. Did we trade him for AJ Puck? I think it was AJ Puck. Reliever. We interviewed him. Remember, tall, lanky fella, Ginger? We interviewed him a couple times. Larkin last year, 34 goals, 33 assists, 67 points as the captain of the Red Wings, but they never make the playoffs, and so he's sick of it. 29 years old. He'll be 30 this summer. We'll see. There's a lot of people, the Panthers. Do you also think that you think the Panthers are always on everybody's list now to scare the other teams?
Absolutely. The new Miami Heat of hockey.
Well, the Miami Heat aren't the Miami Heat anymore. They doesn't have the same, cachet it had 5-6 years ago.
Until Giannis is here. Then the cachet is back.
But I thought you didn't want Giannis.
I've forgiven him.
Oh, you forgiving him now?
Yeah, I mean, unless
That's what the trip was for, to forgive him.
You find yourself on the trip, Crazy. Heat versus Hater says Bam Adebayo and Kalel Ware no longer following each other on IG. I don't think they ever followed each other. I got to be honest with you. I think this is I want to just be clear. I think this is a drummed up story by social media. I don't think this is new. So do with that what you will. I don't want people stirring up, thinking that there's new drama when I don't think there is drama.
Would you trade Spo for Giannis?
Would I trade Spo for Giannis?
Yeah, that's a question that was being circulated by the show after us.
No, I would not.
Okay, but
no,
there was a
would
time,
I trade him for Ant-Man? Yes.
There are players you would trade Spo for.
Right now, I would trade Anthony Edwards for Spo.
Would you trade Spo for Jalen Brunson?
No.
Okay.
No, because if Jalen Brunson's in New York's, it'd feel weird to me. You know what I mean? It would feel weird to me. It's
Dallas as well.
It's not a talent thing for Jalen Brunson. I've given Jalen Brunson. I told you.
No. You've shown a lot of respect to Jalen Brunson.
But Ant, I think, is the guy I would trade for him.
My thing is that we can say what we want about Jalen Brunson. It's the same thing I say about Bane, right? Is that you can say all the things that he doesn't measure up to, or this or that or whatever, but at some point you got to turn on the film, and the product is what it is, regardless of what he looks like. And I think we tend to, overlook those things sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's been an absolute assassin. He's been really, really good. I think who's his most public critic is probably gonna be Becky Hammond, but she'll be all right.
She actually kind of
she
stated a fact. She didn't say anything. She says
it's not a fact.
What? No,
it's not a fact.
She said it was rare,
but then it's not a fact. The fact would be that no little man has. They've been little men. They've been outliers.
Right. She was basically saying he would be an outlier.
He would be the third outlier. But the thing about it, when you're saying he would be, it was as if he's the first, and people seem to forget Isaiah and Steph were there too.
No, Steph is 6'3" though.
He's considered small.
Okay. As a point,
yeah, they still consider him small.
No, I mean 6'3" as a guard is not.
I also
small.
think that Steph's got different rules because he's an all world shooter.
He has he has a superpower that
right.
So that's why. But she's gonna take this. She's gonna get this work.
Listen, it happens. Lisa Leslie did the same thing. She said about Jimmy was coming down here to retire. It happens. Everybody has bad takes. Not me, but people have bad takes.
Could you imagine that Wemby might have a title before Jimmy?
Him and Cat. Yeah, it's tough look. You know what the weird thing was though about Jimmy with those guys? He really stunk against them. Whenever he went and played in Minnesota, he was always bad against them. It was a really strange thing. I think he had guilt. He stunk against he stunk when he's played the Heat. You know, he goes down there and he tries his whole thing where he's like, you know, he's going to put up the tough guy act. But I think that, you know, I think it's tough to carry that baggage with you. But he stunk against the Wolves. Every time that he played the Wolves, they always lost. No matter what. They always did. So, crazy, man. Not our problem now, though.
Nah, not as long as you get Giannis.
Not as long as I get Giannis. Well, I mean, there's other guys I'll take other than Giannis. It doesn't have to be Giannis for me.
Oh, wait. Come on. What are you doing?
What? I will. I'll take other guys. Doesn't like I'm not a Giannis or bust summer for me. Take John Morant. Take KD. Take Zion.
Take AD.
I gotta pay him. Or is he on the contract he's on now? Let's see. Bam. AD.
You would have the Kentucky Wildcat
Kalel.
front court. That's a long ass front court.
A lot of length.
I like it.
Bam can
I'm
play
tired
three.
of playing with hobbits.
No, because you would put your backcourt would be hobbits.
Yeah, but we got some reinforcements.
But you got three. You got three back. Like you got three big younger brothers in the background. But yeah,
The crazy thing is that we're not even considering Jovic, who's just been not around.
Well, he's in Serbia. He's training.
He hasn't been around.
What do you mean he hasn't been around?
Like, he's been injured. He hasn't been.
Yeah, he was injured this year,
Right.
but he's getting ready. Don't worry. He's going to turn it around. Unless he's traded for Trey Murphy. I did a 3-team trade yesterday with
you haven't been back in town 24 hours.
What do you mean?
And you're already hitting the trade machine?
Oh, did I hit it yesterday, dude? Did I hit it? Let me tell you something. We got
he
trade
hit it.
exceptions yesterday. I got one. Here's one for you. This was I don't even know how this worked, but it worked in my machine. Let's see. It was the Heat. They trade Giannis. All right, the Heat, they get Giannis and Trey Murphy. Now, the only way this works is if Wiggins opts in, okay? There's another way to do it, but I'll get to it. So
wait, so Wiggins opts in. That means he's still part of the team, right?
if he opts in,
Do you go trade him?
then you could trade his salary.
See,
Oh, no.
you see,
Why
you
would
see,
he,
you see,
like,
you see. You just
why? Can I ask you a question?
trade done because his favorite player's gone.
Why? No.
I have another way to
I'm
do it.
giving an ask.
What?
Why would somebody wouldn't it be easier to just opt out?
Yeah, but there's no teams with salary cap space. So you have to know that you're going to get a team that's going to give you $30 million that year.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that's the trick of it, Leroy. Do I
Alright.
just want my $30 million guaranteed?
Okay.
You know, not a lot of teams. Do you want him to go play for the Nets? I don't know. So anyway, I was just perusing this is it's just a trade machine. Doesn't mean it works. But I saw that Trey Murphy was hobnobbing with Bam, right? And so I thought to myself, Bam, Trey Murphy the third, Giannis. What if you trade to the Bucks? All right, trade them Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez. We could peruse with the other part, Pelle Larson or Kasper Jakachonis, whatever. Now, there's two versions of this. They could go to the Pelicans. Now, the Pelicans' big find here is they would get Kalel Ware, right? Because you would say the Pelicans seem to be in this mode of why would they trade Trey Murphy for Kalel Ware? Because they want a heap of picks for Trey Murphy. But here's the thing. The Pelicans, we can all agree on this. They do weird stuff, okay? The Pelicans are a strange team. They need a center, okay? The Bucks, they don't really need a center. They strangely have Miles Turner under contract for 4 years. They don't really need a center.
Right.
So the
you gotta
Bucks
involve another team.
Well, this is a 3-teamer. So the Bucks, I think, get the protection lifted from the Pelicans. So they get control back of their pick, all right, in this 3-teamer. They get the picks. The Pelicans get Kalel Ware. The Heat, they get Giannis and Trey Murphy the third. However, there's nothing left on the Heat. It's basically Bam, Giannis, Trey Murphy. Now, my two versions, if we have Andrew Wiggins, we can keep Davion. And we can keep Jovic, dude. So we have some bodies. If we don't, let's say Andrew Wiggins doesn't want to opt in for whatever reason. He's got something else somewhere else. Then you got Nico and Davion and Kalel Ware. That can make the money work. All right. Hopefully you could keep Jakachonis, but if I'm the Bucks, I'm not letting you keep Jakachonis. But let's just say you could keep Jakachonis. So you would have Jakachonis, Bam, Trey Murphy, Giannis, and then Norman Powell signs up. I just solved the Heat.
And you're saying you can just pick up anybody to
No, I mean, you got to figure some other stuff out. Maybe you got some mid-level exceptions in there, maybe some minimum deals. Maybe we'll get your boy. I saw Ethan Skolnick was throwing out there Chris Middleton later, on a mini.
What?
I don't like what you're doing, dude. I'm just saying.
He does look like Predator.
I think
You got Predator mouth.
I don't like that. I don't like that. He could be on the Heat, so let's be polite. I'm just stop doing that. I'm just saying it's something to throw out there. Now, I also did this trade with Kawhi. Basically the same version of this trade, but for Kawhi. Would you do that?
Kawhi.
Don't trust him.
Yeah, like, man, I'm not signing up for things that I've always had that this team has had issues with. Why are we signing up for that again? Right? Because guess what? Here's another thing. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. These guys are not cheap.
No, he's not cheap.
Okay.
And I don't know what their appetite is for paying somebody like Kawhi Leonard.
Right. They're not cheap, and I'm not like, come on.
Rod Power says, not much of a surprise Tobin is campaigning for the Heat to keep Jovic. I'm not campaigning for anything. I just traded him to the Pelicans. So why don't you shut it, Rod Power? Obviously, you don't have your listening ears on. I just flipped him for Trey Murphy. Now, does anybody want him? That's another question. But they're getting Khalil Ware. They should be happy with that. I'll tell you what I'm happy with. Great dry cleaning. And whenever I need great dry cleaning, I use our friends over at A&T Dry Cleaners. The owners are, that's our guy. You can call or text him anytime, 954-610-9383. That's 954-610-9383, Leroy.
They've been around for 40 years. It's summertime. You want to get your wardrobe looking right. Some of those summer weddings. When'd you get married, Toby?
I got married in the summer.
All right.
My
Have
anniversary
your
is coming up.
formal wear fitting right. They can do same-day sewing. Just give Ira a call and let him know that if it's seamstress on site, there's Ira's mother.
Yeah.
And guess what? He's got vans all over South Florida. They service Dade, Broward, and Southern Palm Beach so they can pick up and drop off your clothes. Ira's a friend of the show. Tell them what they get, Toby.
You mentioned Tobin and Leroy when you go to A&T Dry Cleaners. You get 25% off your order. So we're trying to hook you up there, man. I'm telling you, once you use A&T Dry Cleaners, you call Ara, 954-610-9383. Once you use A&T Dry Cleaners, you'll never want to launder your own clothes again. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Nikola Roziervich says, thoughts on the potential Giannis Bam fit? Terrible on paper, especially with no true center. I mean, Bam's been a true center, like literally his whole career, guys. I don't understand that idea. I understand
6'9".
He literally has been he's been a starting center his entire career.
I know, but you think he would flourish more at a 4?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I understand the idea of it. Like
if I had my rathers, I would rather have Giannis closer to the rim and Bam. I trust Bam on the outside.
You understand that Bam's going to defend the center on the other team, though. Like you're kind of playing semantics on it. Like if that is your 3, if that's your 4-5, like,
then when they go on the other end, they're going to switch.
Yeah, like it's not like in a situation of Norm Powell, Davion Mitchell. Let's say like the lineup works out like this: Davion Mitchell, Norm Powell resigns, Andrew Wiggins opts in. Giannis is essentially your 4, and Bam is your 5. Now, how do they fit? Because they're neither one of them are great shooters. I hear that out, but here's like, I don't know. Giannis has kind of figured it out, just being an absolute tank, getting to the rim his entire career. And Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler had some pretty good success together. And I would say that, Giannis on the regular season is a more consistent force than Jimmy was. Jimmy became more of a shooter in the playoffs.
Right.
So that kind of offsets some things. Bam has shown more of a capability to shoot. Like, I don't know, dude. I think you're kind of, I think you'll figure it out. Something tells me I think the two will figure it out. I don't think it'll be will it be the prettiest game in the world? Maybe not. But I think that it'll be fine. I don't know.
Are you saying it'll be fine because you just want Giannis, or you think it's going to be fine because you truly believe that? Because sometimes we look at the shiny thing and we say, "Oh, no,
I don't think it's enough of a problem to be like, oh, we're not gonna do it."
Okay,
all
right.
I don't believe it to be enough of an issue because Bam and Jimmy again, like they had their awkwardness on offense. They didn't really make each other better,
right?
And
it would be okay if one could assist the other one, but they didn't even do that.
They didn't really look for each other.
Right.
So I'm just saying, I think that, yeah, I get that. I'm not saying it's a 0 on it, but is it enough that I would say I'm not trading for Giannis because of the offensive fit? No.
You just want Giannis. After saying you didn't want Giannis.
No, I just said I'm tired of his act. I think you're mincing words. I think you're taking.
I'm mincing words.
You're taking liberties.
Well, I'm telling you what. The only thing missing is the puppet.
What?
The one where you can talk out of the side of your mouth and it comes through his mouth. Like you're a ventriloquist.
I'm not a ventriloquist, dude.
Are.
I stand on my takes.
I'm proud that I got that right.
I am too.
I thought I would stumble.
Good job by you.
Yeah. That's what you are.
What?
I'm playing with fire.
Point for Leroy.
I'm telling you, dude. You before you left, we were all under understanding you didn't want Giannis. All while knowing when you come back, your ass is going to be on board with Giannis.
I don't think that's how I left.
That is.
I don't think that's how I left.
Oh my goodness.
I don't recall that's how I left the country.
How'd you leave the country and you and Giannis?
How did I leave the country with
you didn't want him?
No, that's not true.
You said I'm done with the Giannis.
No, I said I was done with the Giannis because he kept doing with this flip flop. And I even
told
saw another
you, Giannis
interview.
doesn't want to seem like the bad guy, so he's
tough.
trying to.
That's tough.
Right.
That's tough. Guess what? That's tough. You don't get to not be the bad guy. Yes, you know who you get to be the good guy too? Me. That's who you get to be the good guy to.
You're such a selfish bum.
It's whatever, dude. That's who you get to be the good guy for. Johnny in Milwaukee, sorry, he hates your ass now.
Tobin in Milwaukee, you don't care about.
Nope.
He doesn't love you. But Tobin in Miami, he adores you.
I got more than enough for old Giannis and the whole freak family.
You know you were on a different. You did it. You know that you acknowledge before you left, you didn't want Giannis.
No.
No.
I said
yeah.
No.
I know what you said.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Well, then how come you're saying things that I didn't say?
Dude, let me tell you something. You're the worst. You're the worst.
I said
that's why we are running. Do you know what? We are running out of tape to record all the crap that you have said.
Dude,
We are.
All I
We're
said
running
was,
out of this is like, hey, stop recording Tobin and saving Tobin because we're running out
well,
of.
I mean, you guys take liberties with context all the time. I mean,
context.
You take liberties with everything all the time.
You take liberties, Jennifer. You're a liberty taker.
You take liberties.
You really are. You do the context two-step all the time when it comes to this.
Do I?
Yeah, you really are. You're a dialogue.
But she does like country.
Yeah.
Then look, everybody's saying it. You're the worst. Dale, we all know when you left, you said Giannis could kick rocks.
I don't think I said that.
Tobin, stop it.
What?
You're being fraudulent.
I'm not being fraudulent.
You are.
You definitely are.
If anybody was being
You know what
fraudulent,
you've done. You know.
hold on. If anybody
we
was
would
being,
have more respect for you if you said, you know what?
you could have. I don't need your respect. First of all, and second of all, I didn't say anything that was fraudulent.
Those are hateful words.
Are they?
Like
that is
all
kind of
this time we
hurtful.
spent together. Now you look over at me and say, I don't need.
I don't need your respect. Okay. The only way Giannis Antetokounmpo is getting back in my good graces is if he saves Sonny Bunny from a fire. Correct? Because he was just back and
Sonny
forth.
Bunny has not been in any fire.
You don't know
No
that?
buts.
Oh,
No
I know
buts.
that. Because
You
if
don't know that?
she was in a fire, you would be talking all about it.
Sonny Bunny would walk out on her own if you saw you trying to catch another dog.
I mean, Sonny Bunny even want to go against the lizard.
Sonny Bunny was like, listen, we didn't make the playoffs this year. All right. We need to think some things out. And I was like, wow, that's very insightful for a dog.
Sonny Bunny's a heat fan.
You are ridiculous.
She loves to eat.
You go
She
through
loves
so
to
much
eat.
things.
Like this. You know, I'm not even looking at you.
Why?
No, because all I see is lies, little lies.
I'm not lying. I'm tired of his act, but I'm also tired of not making the playoffs. Why can't two things be true?
Here we go with
Not
the-
in your universe.
No, not in your.
What do you mean?
Dude, you're either or. Yes. Do you want Giannis or not?
Yeah, it's like Giannis.
Don't say it like. See how he kind of.
He always goes so hype.
Yeah.
I'll take Giannis.
You're the worst.
What happened now?
Interesting. That's the highest I've seen it.
What?
Well, I just checked in with my friends at Kalshi, and happened to peruse on Giannis Antetokounmpo's next team. And as yesterday, it was the Heat were 46%. Up today, 51. Over 50%, Leroy. Luckily, some of
50-50. You can't live your life like that.
listen, luckily some of us got him on the Kalshi trade market. We got him at 25%. So, and that's just that. That's just that. Speaking of Kalshi, by the way, the world's biggest soccer tournament gets underway this weekend. You can trade the entire tournament on Kalshi. You can trade every match from the opening stage all the way until the final. Plus, we got the local matches that are coming over here in South Florida. We got Uruguay against Saudi Arabia. Uruguay is currently at 67%. So a $100 trade gets you a $150 payout. You can follow the finals between New York and San Antonio. Hey, listen, if the Knicks are going to win this thing, at least you might as well make some dough on it. You know what I mean? Plus, as I was saying, you could follow all the trade movements. So you want to know, what are people thinking about Giannis and where he's going to go? Right now, Miami is trading at 51%. The market keeps going up. Yeah, you got staying with Milwaukee at 17%. Boston taking a dip at 7%. Portland. Basically, you look at Kalshi right now, all the trends are looking heated up, I may say. So, on Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And as the probability changes, you can buy in or out of your position. For a limited time, you download the Kalshi app and use the code TOBIN, TOBIN, to get $10 when you trade 10. KALSHI Kalshi. Trade the beautiful game. 18 plus only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk. It may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for a little all right. Oh, no. Go around the room and celebrate some stuff from the weekend and then dump on it as well. My all right, it goes to the country of Mexico. What a time. What a time.
You tried to bring some of their critters home.
I tried.
All right.
I didn't know what the rules were there, though.
That's what he said. He goes, I'm unfamiliar with what are the rules on catching rodents.
Customs lady at Miami International Airport was not for the chicanery.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Mess with them.
I didn't do anything. First of all, I was surprised because they have face scans. They don't even need your passport anymore. They just go boop, you know. So if you got the self checkout, you're good. And then she goes, "You got anything to claim?" I'm like, "No." She goes, "You didn't get anything?" She goes, "I'm like, no." She goes, "You didn't purchase anything." I'm like, "No." And I must have given her a look. She goes, "Where are you coming from?" I said, "Mexico." All right. Have a nice day, sir. I was like, what was that? There was some weird energy going back and forth there.
What was
I'm sure she's familiar with your work.
Was she flirting with you? I think she was flirting with you.
I don't think so, dude.
What's that movie with the fake family driving the SU?
With Jennifer Aniston?
With Jennifer Aniston.
I forgot. I know.
Oh,
The Millers.
Millers.
We're the Millers.
The Millers.
She gave you that
Love
kind
that
of
one.
vibe? Like you.
Where you coming from? Anyway, great state or great country. Enjoyed it. Loved it. Line out, Kansas. And yeah, I had a great time. Great time.
Family loved it.
Family loved it. We did all the activities. Zip lined. Oh, scary.
Was it? How high were you?
Too high.
I saw like a little picture you put up. It looks really cool.
He's reaffirming. He's reaffirming that too high.
Are you afraid of heights? I feel like
Who was the most terrified of it?
Honestly, Sophia, and it was her idea.
Really?
Yeah.
That zip line on TV looks a lot different than that zip line in real life.
I didn't want a zip line. And then it was just like, we're zip lining because we were just all together. I'm like, what am I going to do? Let my kids just wander about in a park? Too high. Scary. I didn't like it.
Tommy seemed like he was the
he
coolest
loved
with
it. No, he loved it. He's like an adrenaline junkie.
Did D do it?
Yeah. We all did it. We all did it. So anyway, my no. This Morgan Wallen's got to calm down. No. I mean, this guy
throwing chairs again.
The thuggery with this guy. It's enough.
Wait, another
now.
So last week he got in trouble because he had a little fit where he turned over his piano
on stage.
Yeah, a full piano.
That's ridiculous.
Then
you got to stay off the.
This guy goes out there.
Yo.
He cancels his show in Pittsburgh because the wind was bad. No wind. All right. So all these people who, went to go see Morgan Wallen, and he's like, I just want everybody to know. Like, he had to go do the whole thing with his mustache, being like, I was only given the information I was told. It's like, all right, dude, sounds like you want to go party. That's just me. And then I see another video. He takes it from either the security guard, a fan's phone from the security guard, or from the security guard who was holding up the Morgan Wallen phone. Not bothering him. It's not in his face. And he just takes it. I think you would think a normal celebrity is going to be like, in the phone and be like, cool. He takes the phone. He chucks the phone.
You know what it is?
What's wrong with this man? I'm over him.
I think he has drug-induced crankiness.
I think he does too.
Right? He just gets irritated, annoyed. Everything bothers him. And he's not an old guy, is he?
No, he's not an old guy. He's been a big deal for 4 years or something like that. You got to calm down. Anyway, what do you got,
33.
man?
So 30, that's not bad.
It's time to grow up, Peter Pan.
So my no is gonna go to Tobin the liar.
What?
Oh no!
When you left the country, your parting gifts was I don't want Giannis. And now all of a sudden, after some time away, you could just admit you changed your mind. But no, you deny ever saying it. That's not true. That's not cool in there. I'm also very hurt of what you said about our relationship.
Oh,
What did I say?
I don't need your approval.
I don't need your approval.
Respect too. Remember that.
Respect. Right.
If I have Giannis, I have respect. I'm good.
So you trade Giannis for your friendship with Leroy?
No, I just don't need Leroy's respect.
What?
I mean,
I
what kind of
basically,
friendship
that's
you
what
gonna
you're
have
doing.
if you have no
I
respect for the
Let's
man?
just back to my point. I've been hurt by these things,
Huh?
right? I've been hurt by these things.
You owe him an apology.
Yeah.
I owe an apology?
You owe him an apology.
Get out of here, dude. I'll think about it, but not really.
Doesn't love you, Leroy.
Wow. You see
Leroy,
this?
I
Okay.
wouldn't do this to you.
Yeah, I know.
You know what you need to do?
What?
Stiff arm him like a foot, like the running back that you
What
are.
does he need my approval for?
And so
I'm hurt.
I'm hurt. Like
You're not hurt. You're fine.
My all right is
You can tell the things that really bother you.
That Jennifer's back.
glad you guys are back.
Yeah.
I could have did without the animals, the random, not, hey guys, I'm having a good time or whatever. I want one. I've been trying to catch critters.
Yeah.
Like that is, can I just tell you? None of my brothers would ever send me nothing like that.
Mm.
I got some rednecks in my family or whatever. The excitement that you showed in that text about trying to catch some critters in another country was amazing.
It's a great time.
Did you miss Tobin? You missed him, right?
And Jennifer, I didn't even know where you were.
Yes.
I know you said you were going to be gone, but when you weren't here on Monday, I said, oh, what is that?
It's the Kawati.
Oh, live.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? Wow, look at that tail. Does he hang upside down?
Oh, I never saw them hang upside down, but I can't say whether or not
That
they do.
tail looked like it has some multi-purposes.
Yeah, prehensile.
So I'm glad you guys are back, right? Marcos, game show Marcos. We did some game shows.
Shout out to Marcos, man.
Shout out to Marcos.
Frog Boy did his thing.
You did a good job.
I was glad to have everybody back.
Jeez.
And even though you don't need my respect, I'm glad you
Marcos, you know who would never say that? Marcos.
Marcos would never say it to me.
Never say what?
Yeah.
I don't need your respect, Leroy.
I'll get his respect back. We're gonna have Giannis. He'll respect me just fine.
That's so wrong.
Like, wait, so he's like, so you think
You are
Giannis gonna make me feel
fair.
better about you?
I thought Michael Jackson was the king of the moonwalk. You are the king of the moonwalk, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago, Tobin. You hated that man.
Yeah. Well, listen, if he doesn't end up here and I get John and Kawhi, I never wanted him, so it doesn't matter.
But you said but as long as you got Kawhi, you didn't need Leroy's respect. So if Giannis, as long as you got Giannis, you didn't need Leroy's respect. But what if you don't get Giannis?
Well, then I guess
You disregarded Leroy's respect.
I guess I still have Leroy's.
Giannis?
Yeah, but I only lose Leroy's respect if we get Giannis. And I have to
No! You said you don't need it.
Well, how do I lose your respect? So it's just gone
You
now?
said you don't need it.
No. You said that I
Listen,
will only lose your respect if we get Giannis.
I would like to think that our relationship
The guys need
is
therapy.
deeper than a heat trade.
Couples therapy.
I feel right now, I feel like if a Krispy Kreme walked by, you would say, see ya.
No, that's not true.
Well, wait a
Only
minute.
Giannis.
Well, wait a
Are you
minute.
interrupter?
If you saw some chicken wings, you probably tell him, see you too.
All I'm saying is, my whole point of it
What
is
You see?
What kind is crazy?
my whole point is I know you still respect me. Like you're just saying things right now.
You said it.
No,
I didn't even bring it up. You said it.
You said, what about your respect? Or what about my respect? Because you're saying that you all of a sudden you want Giannis. I said, don't worry, I don't need your respect. It's fine.
Right now. Like, look, that's terrible to say to
It's
your
terrible.
partner of 8 years.
Because it's just what he says right now. I know him. That's when you have a partner that long.
Exactly
You know.
how I feel about you.
He'll be fine.
That's the same thing we said about you and Giannis.
We'll have
Before
Giannis.
you left, we go, okay, wait,
gonna
this
have
will change. It changes all the time.
We'll have so much Giannis and so much respect. We won't know what to do with each other.
Dr. Melfi has an appointment at 2:45 if you want to go.
Hey, so
what was
the
your all
league
right?
has evolved into, I said, glad you guys are back.
Oh, okay, great.
So wait, wow, very dismissive. The league has evolved into 3-point shooting. Do we really equate Giannis who dunks and layups while the other team is draining threes on us?
You'll get.
You know who's
3-point
really good
shooters.
at getting the ball to 3-point shooters?
Giannis.
Guys who put that much pressure on the rim.
All right, got you. Okay. Yeah, we need 3-point shooters.
No one Powell will be back on the cheapsies.
Everybody's
you
always
like
back
you
on the
like
cheap
you
seats.
like you like to and you like to say people gonna take less money to be make you feel good.
Him, it could be Tim Hardaway Jr. It's up to Norman Powell.
Do you have that same philosophy in your contract negotiations with Len?
It's regardless. Radio. What do you think? Everything on the cheap skis in radio. And the truth is, yeah. Jennifer.
Hi. Okay. And Leroy, to answer your question, I was in Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
I was in the Bahamas, and I was in Puerto Plata.
You went on a cruise?
I went on a 7-day cruise, and it was beautiful. I have never actually gone on MSC before, but I really enjoyed it. I've gone on plenty of other cruises, but that one was very nice.
You like afraid of boats or something?
I don't like being places where I can't just say I've had enough. Bye.
Interesting.
Right? Like even if when we go to Vegas, we could do other stuff, and I say, you know what? I'm going to the room, take a nap. I'm going gamble. I'm going to do this.
You could go to your cabin and take a nap.
Listen, I just saw video of a boat that was getting pounded by some waves.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you.
Leroy,
No,
you
thank
don't feel it. I promise you don't feel it.
That's what. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna ask
I've
you.
gone on like
Nina's going on a 35-day cruise.
I've gone on like
35 days.
35
Damn.
days.
Who wants to be on a cruise for 5 weeks?
They're going all over the world, though. Right.
It takes you 5 weeks to get all around the world.
No, just where they're going. They're just going like and look, you dear cruisers, you do realize why it's cheap this time of year, right?
Eddie and the Cruisers.
Because all them damn hurricanes.
It's a risk.
Yeah.
It's not really that cheap around this time. What are you talking about?
Okay.
No.
Depends on how
It's just
early
regular
Meemaw got
price
it.
in the summer because, like, I would
Look
have
at your
to
price. They boost that up. It's
in the summer with hurricane season.
Yes.
Oh man, like double no.
What's your
Well,
own
anyway,
note?
yeah. Well, my all right is going on vacation and being able to cross some things off my bucket list, which was great. My own no was being so out of the loop for a good 6-7 days that I feel very disoriented. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything. I had no signal, and I'm still in recovery mode. I can go ahead and sit down, and I will fall asleep.
There you go. All right. Vlad, you're all right. And oh no.
Am I all right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what my all right is.
The Knicks.
Of course.
I thought it was gonna be the Golden Knights.
The Golden Knights. Why would I care about the Golden Knights? The Panthers. You know what I mean?
right.
Hey, 13 in a row. 13 in a row, 8 on the road, 8 straight on the road, coming back home tonight. I can't wait. My own now? Mentioned it earlier. Adam Silver.
Oh, no.
Big mistake. It's a damn weekend in June. How we don't have a basketball game on a Sunday in June? How we not having any basketball games on the Sunday in the finals? That makes absolutely no. Listen, Leroy, let me tell you this. Let me tell you what's one of the greatest days for a man. I'll tell you this for a man, okay? It's Father's Day. You know why? You get the U.S. Open, the final round of the U.S. Open, and then you can get a Game 5 or a Game 7 of the NBA Final. That's a man's dream right there. That's a man's dream. Great final round of a major golf major and an important game or maybe the final game of the NBA Finals. But now Adam Silver and his, well, you're a sponsor now, so I'm not going to take a shot. But
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. I'm not doing it right now.
It's just weird for you to be, I don't like the gambling and the analytics and all of that.
Sure he
and
doesn't.
then all of a sudden, Kalshi X is all over the place. Or, the preferred partner of the NBA, Prize Picks. Yeah, but you got a guy who's gambling on himself and now kicked him out. Just weird. Just weird.
Very strange.
Just very weird.
I'm not against it. It's just like protect your customers. You know what I mean, dude? And it's like, sweep it under the rug.
What do you mean Sunday's family day? Most of y'all don't even love your family. Stop that. Telling me Sunday's family day. Ooh, Monday's good. Get out of here, minus one on you for that stupidity. Anyway.
Wow.
Well, that is all right. And oh
one.
no, it was great to be back with everybody. And have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you rascals tomorrow.